Yeah.
So
That's good.
Now that the odds are there, we're just gonna.
Welcome to the land of Prova. This is a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition homebrew adventure, and today we are back with Trauma Tuesday, the Veil of Shadows. And yeah, it's going to be great. Last week, it actually was a very pleasant
It really
time.
was.
Everyone made it
For the
out
first
alive.
time, that's true.
I'm not lying.
It
Everyone made it out
actually
alive.
was really fun.
Yeah.
Casual.
We did some shopping.
We got a little
Yeah,
There was
drunk.
some shopping.
Yeah.
There was a drinking
A little
contest.
party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody lost.
Everybody
Some
lost.
nice, like, light combat where, like,
Yeah.
nothing horrific happened.
Nothing horrific happened.
And
It was
everyone
just
made it
easy,
out alive.
That's
casual,
right.
normal combat. Nothing
That's
weird.
right.
Yeah.
Just taught them a lesson and sent them on their way.
Exactly. Maybe just a little, just like a hit on the back of the head and be like, "Don't do that again."
That's right. Now remember, crime
Now
doesn't
remember.
pay. And,
I'm
Get
sure.
out of here, you
they'll-
rascal.
They'll walk it off. Don't worry.
Knock it off. Yeah. They tore a guy in two. Tore a guy in two, and
Yeah.
then proceeded to beat the other guy with the other
Yeah.
half
Oh yeah.
of the body.
You gotta beat a guy with another guy. It's
Yeah.
a thing.
And
Lesson learned.
Yeah. And then we exiled the last guy to the Veil.
Mhm.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, his exile only lasted a few seconds.
It did only
So-
last a few seconds before he was relieved
That's
of
right.
that burden.
And technically, he ran out of the building by himself and
Yeah.
was snatched up by something
Yeah,
horrific.
I didn't
so
do that. I just pushed him a little. I gave him a little
Yeah.
shove, a little
A
nudge.
little push out the
Little
door.
nudge.
Yeah.
Little
Can we talk
encouraging
about the
shove.
scale of the claw?
No.
that gra- No, we're just gonna
No,
pretend that
we,
didn't happen.
I didn't see it, frankly, because I'm
You
the
were
only
the
one
one
who
who
saw it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I'm not bringing it up. That's terrifying.
Okay.
It's only
Yeah.
these two who see things important.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Sees the end of days, says nothing.
And then I tried the next
And it's
spell.
true! Not even making that up.
Xanadar said everything.
Yeah. Xanadar sees Talia eating people, and he's like, "That bitch is crazy." And we're like, "Nah,
See?
I actually saw nothing."
People die when you snitch.
People die when you snitch, and by people, we mean me.
That's very true.
Characters die if
I
you
will
snitch.
not die again.
See, I'm protecting you by
Thank
not
you.
saying
Thank
it.
you. Thank you, Dan. That was shiny.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
How many backup
Yeah.
characters do you need to roll? Really?
Hang on.
I've got another one already. Don't worry about it.
Holy cow. So if you didn't catch last week's episode, it was pretty good.
It was good.
We had a good time with that. It did end with Wanda, right? Wanda, the innkeeper who supplied the drinks, had the great times. Everybody thought that she was the one to betray you. But turns out she was actually the first one that they took out.
Yeah.
So you found her on the side of the building, and Dor came,
Spare the dying.
heroically came and saved her, and she was still trying to cry out to help you guys. And that's where you find yourselves, the beginning of this wonderful, beautiful, bloody day.
Thanks, Tom.
Marie is talking to you guys. The kids are wanting to go and hug Virgil because they're worried about Virgil.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, yes. And everybody learned that Virgil has a soft spot.
Virgil
has a soul.
one
Little
feeling.
The one feeling.
One singular one feeling.
That's right. And they are tugging on that feeling
Yeah,
every
they're
chance that they
being
get.
really annoying about it.
So yes, you find yourselves back in that village. What do you guys want to do?
I would like to talk to the cleric, Marie.
Okay.
I would like to go up there. I'm still like a little beat, a little hungover. I'm still like my armor's still set aside. Marie,
Yes.
5 guards were just murdered in the tavern. How bad is that?
Screw Norway.
I didn't even know we had 5 guards in the town.
You don't anymore.
Yeah, I think I don't think that's very good. Are they like dead or?
Torn apart, shreds.
Okay, so dead.
Non-existent.
Pieces.
There were 5 guards, only 4 bodies.
There will be no
Actually,
graves.
4 bodies.
two pieces make 5 bodies.
Do I want to know where the other body went?
No.
Okay. Then I shall leave that to the gods when I go and pray
Yes.
later on. Yes. I should keep the kids away,
Absolutely.
and I'll wait for Wanda to do some cleaning before I call on her again. Never mind. Okay. There was something about to happen.
Please
And it's
share.
like-
Share with the
Start
share
sharing.
with the class.
Shares enough.
Okay, so there's another thing I would like to
He
do.
already knows.
So, in for a penny, in for a pound, Dor door, understanding the value of the spoils of war, I would like to go and see if they have any money on them because we're broke.
Because we're fucking right.
Excellent.
Money, but I'm about not to.
Do a investigation.
Okay, that's
There were no bodies.
Were there not?
Oh, that's right.
Remind me.
I had forgotten. You walk back into the room, and as you do, there's bloodied everything everywhere. You know, stuff on walls. But there are no bodies.
Hey, August. What do you
Which
mean?
one of you?
What do you mean? There's no bodies.
August! August, get in here!
What?
Where are the bodies?
I disposed of the bodies.
Did you
check
eat
their
them?
pocket?
Oh,
Check their pockets.
God. Nobody's eating nobody.
Okay.
I don't believe
We're dead broke. Did they have anything?
I take out the 169 gold pieces that they had.
Oh, August, you're
I
alive. Say
split
that.
this up between us. Or if you're the treasurer, correct?
No.
Who was the treasurer?
We don't give money out in bulk anymore. We carry it evenly.
Fine.
Yeah, I just want to say, whoever was the treasurer always seems to
They
die
disappear.
or
Yeah.
disappear.
Yeah, they
Like
give
every single
It's
time.
happened twice now, which is so
It's a
weird.
cursed.
It's a cursed job.
Yeah, cursed job.
We don't do that anymore.
I
Put
threw
up with
them
it.
in the veil.
Oh. For the best. For the best, considering
It's the
our
cleanest
predicament.
approach.
Correct.
August, did you throw them in the veil? Or did you eat them and they went to the veil?
My name's not Talia.
You've got some like really specific trauma over there. That's like I know that was
I'm
the whole
gonna keep
thing.
an eye
but-
on you. Just
Keep an eye.
I trust him.
Eye away.
Yes, I will
Okay,
split
don't-
that up.
Okay, I think we're all tapped out.
Yeah, I want to move Wanda and carry her upstairs.
Everyone gets
one of the
34 gold pieces.
Nice. 34 pieces.
we got money.
So
So Wanda is put back together. However, she is quite exhausted.
Yeah, I'm sure. And cold, God.
And so you end up helping her up to the top. And as you're slowly walking up each one of the steps, you hear her wincing. And she kind of looks over at you and says, I always knew there was a soft spot in you. Look at
Shut
you.
up. Shut
Look at
up.
that.
Shut the
Taking
fuck
care of
up.
the...
Do you want me to
the
let you
injured?
just you go freeze your ass up out there? No, shut up.
Oh, I know.
Shut
You could
up.
never let
Oh
that
my
happen to
God,
me.
It'd be easy. It'd be so easy.
You know I'm your favorite.
Yeah.
You redecorated. You have beautiful redwood now.
Just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll clean up before I leave. Just relax for like once in your life and don't overwork
Fine.
yourself.
You know, I
Yes.
think I might take you up on that. And so you lay her out on the bed, and she's kind of like trying to like rest herself and kind of get some, comfortable. And she says, "Oh, you went through their pockets, right?
I heard something about somebody going through their pockets. Yeah, why?
Check and see if they've got like a pearl kind of a necklace with a little engraving on there with a W. See if they have that.
Why? They steal from you?
I have a suspicion."
Okay, I'll go ask. Just don't go anywhere.
Okay.
Relax. Take
I'm
a
not-
nap or something.
I'm gonna go run a marathon or anything. I'm gonna stay right here and wait to be waited on.
Oh my god.
Where's my room service and stuff? I mean,
I don't work here.
Marie, I need your help.
no.
I'm seeing the veil. Marie, where are you?
I'll go get her.
Oh, good.
That one was like that. Okay.
Yes, Wanda's fine. She's fine. I'll come back
As if
down.
nothing happened.
Nothing happened. It's casual. We get beat up here all the time. Hey August, did you on any of the bodies find like a pearl necklace with an engraved W?
You didn't say anything about one of those.
I did not. But you just went through their pockets.
Well,
There's still a lot of stuff all thrown around this entire place.
I didn't see any. However, there is no checking the bodies anymore. Whatever the hell was out there in the veil did take them. There's a bunch of everything else littered across the tavern.
Well, I hope they dropped in a look around.
It was
here.
a necklace, right?
Fine. Yeah.
Many of them did not have well-defined necks when we were done.
That's fair. But I don't think they were wearing it. but I'll look for it anyway.
It was the one that got cut in half.
The necklace is actually in pieces all over the floor.
I would like
Some
to
of
give
it's in the
Virgil
veil.
the help action.
Okay.
Oh.
I can
Yeah.
investigate,
Roll
but I
for
can, like,
investigation.
Help, like, move stuff and like part the viscera.
Here you go. And you're straightening things up. Are like, it looks good, and it's still sitting in piles of just
Oh, right. I was
stuff.
also cleaning the tavern with prestidigitation.
Oh
as well.
yes.
Oh yeah.
So with cleaning
It's
that up.
slightly
and-
cleaner.
Slightly cleaner.
As he is like a Roomba.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
He hates things
Five.
being
He does
filthy.
that.
So.
Yes, no, that's so valid.
So we appreciate
16.
that.
Was it 16?
16.
You actually end up finding it. It's
Oh my
on
God.
the floor.
I'm a pro.
It has been severed. Like the chain looks like it wasn't a very strong chain at all. But it's been severed. But you do find it.
Does it look fixable?
It looks so cheap. You probably wouldn't want to fix it.
Yeah.
The thing of value is actually the
The
item.
pendant.
The
Yeah. Okay.
What's it made out of?
pearl. Not fancy.
The
pearl,
chain.
just- Oh, like
Like fake silver.
yeah, like
Really
Not even
thin,
silver,
like,
like-
pressed steel.
yeah.
Tiny
Alright,
iron.
Like iron shavings.
Yeah.
There you go. Exactly right.
I would like to. There's like. You said that there's just like shit everywhere.
Yeah.
I'll just take a small piece of metal and cast mending on it.
Oh.
And
Nice.
just fuse it back together.
Nice. Yeah. So it's all put
Nice.
back together.
Yeah.
With that fusing now, it is the strongest piece of that entire.
Yeah,
piece now.
yeah.
Yeah, you find it.
Okay, then I guess I'll bring it back up to Wanda. She's looking for it.
You see that she, even though she's got a lot to talk about, she's almost fallen asleep. And so, yeah, she's in bed and she hears the door open and it kind of like somewhat wakes her up. Oh, couldn't get enough of me, eh? What is it?
I'm gonna like hang the necklace on the end of my finger and be like, I found it.
Those bastards.
What is it? Why is it important?
Well, you know those robberies we've been having on the road?
Mm-hmm.
That was one of the items that was stolen from some of the people that were coming up there. I had a suspicion it was these guards. Protect us from the robbers. Protect us from all the things that are out in the scary woods. It was
Wait,
them the
so
whole time.
These guys just showed up and you let them in?
No, there was some talk and some scary things seen in the forest. Got everybody's nerves up. Things started happening on the road. And these men came and said that they were part of the kingdom and said that they were here to help. And so, you know, they voted to let them in and have them come and help us with the walls. Apparently they'd find out who was loaded, go chase after them, and go take their stuff and come back.
And this is why we don't let outsiders in, because weird shit happens.
Yeah.
It's fine. I dealt with it.
Well, you know that I was against it to begin with. You know who was. You know exactly who it was who let them in, and all charity and good-naturedness. Yes, I know. I told her she was being stupid, but she said the gods. And
Yeah, well, yeah, you know how
You got a
she
point.
is. You know how she is. It's fine. I don't think this place is safe anymore. I would
Really?
like you all to move onward if you can to Atwood.
Oh, absolutely. I have this great fortune sitting underneath this little tavern. You wouldn't know about it, but yes.
Are you bullshitting me
I'm
right
going to
now?
go and grab that fortune of mine and go down
Are you
and
bullshitting me right now?
buy a
Are
nice
you
little
bullshitting
mansion
me?
down
Wanda,
there.
are you bullshitting me right now?
Of course, we're all broke.
I have
We're
funds.
all broke. I've been
obviously.
watering down the wine for years. You know this.
Yeah, I know, but I have funds. I can get you, hopefully enough to get you from here to there.
He's 34 gold rich now.
Virgil's been hoarding money that he didn't tell you about.
If we had more money, we'd be able to go.
I can
But
give
we
you
have
100
nowhere.
gold.
100 gold.
100 gold.
You
to get
have
from here to there.
You have 100 gold.
Of course I have 100
What do
gold.
you have 100 gold for? You don't have 100 gold. You have nothing.
I absolutely have 100
With
gold.
that jacket and that shirt, you have 100 gold. Are you serious?
I'll have you know that I stole this from a very wealthy man and it is expensive.
Yeah, yes. But it had very eccentric, no taste.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what? Maybe
But are you seriously going to give me 100 gold
Yeah.
to take? All right.
if you take those kids from here to Atwood, I'll give you 100 gold.
Oh, extra luggage. Got it. Take the children. Do I have to take Marie?
Yeah. I know. Do you want to babysit those kids the entire time that you're there?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Okay. 100 gold. That'll get us down to Atbury. sure how much it's going to hold us off for so long.
I'll do what I can to send more, but
I'll see what I can do to get some work down there as well. But
there's plenty there. Just be careful who you work for.
well, you've given me some names to look out for, so I will, of course, look out for them.
Yeah. Oh, and you didn't get sent by me, obviously.
I didn't what?
You didn't get sent by me. You've never seen me. I wasn't there. Don't worry about it.
Virgil, who? What are you talking about? I don't know anybody with that tacky of a shirt.
Oh my god.
And she just gives you a little wink.
Maybe I'll give Marie the money and you can suffer.
That money will be given out to the poor before we even get out of the city.
Yeah, exactly.
Luckily for us all, I'm the poor. So.
I'm gonna pull out the money and give her 100 gold and put it on the nightstand and now I'll be broke again.
You see that she's like, with all the jokes and everything else, she's kind of like hesitant to take it. And then that seriousness of hers actually finally comes out and she says, thank you for everything.
Don't mention it.
I know we don't like to be real, but... Well, I'm not going to say anything else. You know what I'm thinking.
Yeah, you don't have to say it. That's fine.
Good.
You do have
Excellent.
to say it.
No. We don't talk about feelings there, God.
Exactly.
Just, make sure they all get there alive.
I'll do my best.
That's all I can ask of you.
Alrighty. Well, now I need to get some sleep, so get the hell out of here.
Yeah. Might not be here when you wake up, but
We rarely are.
I'll be back. Maybe, eventually, someday.
And as you're heading to the door, she yells out, "Hey,
Yeah.
be safe."
You too.
And she just lays back, and before you even hit the bottom of the stairs, you can already kind of hear her snoring upstairs. She is exhausted.
Okay, now what do we do?
I believe we need to recover.
We need a nap? We need a nap, do you?
Yeah.
Was there
You drank
another
more
bed
than
up
me.
there? Or
I live my life hungover. It's fine.
Most importantly, we need to be fully rested before we descend into the Empire of Tirine.
Oh my god. the
Not
Empire
even,
of Tirine.
not even counting the manner of whatever evils have permeated my homeland. Even before there were always beasts and monsters roaming these islands, roaming these hills. We need to be ready.
Alright, so quick dippy nap.
Quick nippy nap.
I would like to leave as soon as possible.
Yeah.
The tower
How
and
many days?
ballista.
How many days to the gate?
Like 2 days. 2 days travel.
The tower and ballistas and magical defenses of this town are an experiment. This town's going to be left to die as soon as any attacker comes.
Whose experiment?
I don't really know them. What was the name?
Whatever the
One
hell.
was your brother,
Her. Oh yeah.
Leonin.
Leonin. I know there's an. They said it, some sort of artificer named Leonin. I've never heard of the name.
I assume none of us have. Yeah.
The make is very much similar to what we had in Avernus, but very shoddily done. The ballistas are infused with magic, but after 3 shots they will be disenchanted. Whoever,
Intentionally?
yes. Leonin seems to have gotten these blueprints and wanted to test out their effectiveness, and so put minimum effort into it. So all these people are going to die as soon as something comes in.
Do a wisdom check. Just to see if you can glean. Oh yeah, all your dice are right there.
I knew we were
I like to hide
missing
things.
something. I wanted
The big chest of big dice. we need the big dice. We need
I have to say, I love all these guys. You guys are fantastic.
Not well.
Excellent.
You were the chosen
I'm
one.
Jack all. Is this a saving throw or just check?
Just a check.
1.
One.
A dirty 1.
A dirty one.
not a clean one.
Yeah, everything you said was right on point. There's nothing else to know about this information. Just it was just shoddily done. The fact that you recognize that it was from Avernus, like some of the not artistry, but like some of the mechanics of it, very much Avernus. But yeah, that's about it.
We will have to rest on the road then, and pray nothing assails us the first day of travel.
Luckily, there's a giant target here.
We're just
Speaking
gonna
of
take
which-
out a tiny, like, little black, like, bound notebook, flip all the way to the end, and then write something down, and then shove it back in his pocket and be like, if you find anything else out about this Leonin, just let me know.
I have a feeling that we'll be finding out more about Leonin together.
Good.
If I do find out anything, I guess I'll say something.
Appreciate that. What door?
What of your family?
What family?
He's gonna gesture to the kids that are walking away with Marie.
Oh, right. You think that it's...
Those aren't.
Your children.
They're going to go somewhere safe. Okay, I've arranged for their travel. They're going to be fine. We can move on.
Nice. As a good father should.
Don't.
Such a good daddy.
Awesome.
We're never coming back here, ever.
Well, of course not. Your family is elsewhere.
Well, we're not going there either.
Okay. Dora's gonna start getting the stuff ready for the long trek.
Please, God.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, so you start getting yourselves packed up.
Do you
Yeah.
have trail rations? We should buy trail rations. Because we all have cold weather clothing, all the ones that need it.
Yep. There is a small, I'm gonna say a grocer, but like a place that you can get different things from. Virgil knows who's running it, and so this real cheap. We'll say 1 gold, and that'll serve you guys all the way 5 days worth of rations.
Okay.
You won't be eating well, but you'll be eating
I imagine it's like hardtack and salted meats.
salted meats, breads, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and buy 2 of those. 10
right.
days, just to be safe.
10 days.
And Dora will carry the load.
Thanks, Dora.
All right, and then you guys are gonna start your walk.
Yes.
Yep. Yay.
Who would like to do? And this is gonna be a really easy roll because it's a well-traveled road. Let's do, what is it? Survival.
Got it.
Disadvantage, disadvantage, disadvantage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Because
yes.
of our
Because
level
we're
of
fucking
exhaustion.
hungover.
Hey,
That's
would you
right.
like to roll survival for us?
I'm sure you have great survival.
He's got a terrible. So what's worse, the -1
-1
survival
or-
or the disadvantage on a probably better survival?
You
have a
do
+3.
Yeah. I think yours might be better. I don't
Equally
know.
bad.
Equally bad.
All right, I'm going.
You got it.
All right,
you
here
got
comes-
this.
We believe in
Wait,
you.
so hear me out.
Hear me
A
out.
wild shape into a bear. Yeah, the bear's not drunk.
The bear is totally drunk.
No, bear stomach is different. We
It's a low
discussed
roll,
this.
so-
We discussed it. It's fine.
14.
Okay.
Yeah,
14.
that's good.
All right, not too bad at all. So yeah, you start walking down the roads. It's pretty easy to find. There is snow and stuff that are kind of like pummeling you guys every once in a while. But for the most part, it's a fairly easy trek. You do run into a few other people who are traveling on the same road in opposite direction. You don't see any dwarves that are traveling on the roads. It's mostly just humans or elves and that kind of stuff. No dwarves. After a day of travel, you're still in the wilderness. You just gonna keep pushing through, or are you gonna take a little nap? What's your decisions?
This is when we should long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're on the road,
Nippy-nappy.
we've already started, so we should long rest
I
here,
agree.
so when we get to the mountains, we're good to go.
Yeah, I agree. I concur.
So are we going to get there, so you said 2 days travel, are we going to arrive at the gate like evening, or midday, or would I even know that? I wouldn't travel with these roads in my time.
Yeah, so you're gonna arrive there basically at night.
Okay.
Pretty late at night. The thing that you would know is that the gate to get in, actually it's not even a gate, it's an elevator.
I love elevators.
Later.
It is up high, and they only let dwarves in. That's the reason it's an elevator, is because it's a huge cliff all the way up to the top. And it is the only known main entrance into this entire land. But yeah.
Okay, good stuff. I have a plan, but we should rest.
Share that plan, or
No.
you
Nope. Dora wouldn't have said he had a plan. He was just like,
Yep.
thinking, he's like, throughout the entire way, he's a little warmer because he's got that cloak, so he's like, the whole way.
Alright. I'm fine.
I'm gonna find a nice bed of leaves and just lay down.
Okay. Do you guys want to do another survival check to see
Aye.
if you guys can make a nice little warm little place, find a little cove?
Please, God, I don't sleep in the woods.
This will be a higher roll, but not too crazy.
Well, we're still at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, 17 and a 19.
Ooh!
Dirty
Nice.
Yes!
Very nice.
Yes!
You find a really nice little cove inside of the mountainside that will allow like no wind, that kind of stuff. It's just the perfect spot. You can start a fire inside there. The smoke goes out easily. It's not going to fill that whole cave up with smoke. So it just seems like the perfect place just to rest and relax. What do you guys plan on doing?
Virgil's pouting.
What's the matter, Virgil?
I don't like camping.
Oh, you're in the wrong occupation.
I mean, the perfectly right occupation. This isn't my job. I got drug into this and now I'm camping.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. It is camping.
It is camping.
Look at it this way. Away from the city lights, we can look at the stars as the
Oh
gods
my
intended.
god, I'm gonna throw up. No, God. I don't sleep on the ground.
You'll be fine.
My
friends, I do have a serious matter to bring to you.
Oh my god. Okay.
Back in civilization, it has reminded me of the calendar date. None of you are dwarves. So you would not know this, but the Morden's Day, a very holy holiday for dwarves, is coming up very soon, within the next few days.
Ooh. Will
I
this
know.
help us get in?
Will this help us get in?
I do not know. It's been so long since I've been home, but the reason I ask is it is an indulgence, but I wish to take a slight detour once we are in the mountains to my old home.
Okay.
That seems fair, I guess.
Very well.
Thank you, my friends.
Nice. Anything else you guys are gonna choose to do tonight?
I'll take first watch.
Okay, first watch. Who's anybody for second watch?
I'll take third watch.
And final watch. All right. Let's start rolling. Let's just do a regular d20, and it's a contested roll. So
Is that disadvantage for those hungover?
nope, it's just a regular roll.
Nice.
11.
11. You're seeing how close you get to me.
Okay.
So you go through the night. No worries whatsoever. It seems very pleasant. Even though you're staying awake, you feel even more refreshed. You know, you feel really excited. You're heading home. You're gonna see all these things. There's some some solace also. Mixed in.
Yeah, some little sad memories, but overall, Dora is determined to have a good time.
That's right. And so we go to the second watch.
And that was a 10.
Farther off in the distance, you can hear some wolves and things kind of hunting off in the distance. You would know that they're pretty far away, and they're not really interested in hunting down people. These like regular wolves, not like crazy
not
man-eating
dire
wolves. No dire
Thank
wolves.
God.
But you do hear them take down some kind of an elk or something, and you're like, yeah, we get them. But for the most part, it's pretty nice. Third on the watch.
11.
We're all rolling in that same
I would also
range.
like to look for animals. While I'm just chilling on the watch. Elkadar.
Elkadar.
You do actually see a large elk way off in the distance.
Close enough for me to watch.
Yeah, sit there and just kind of chill out and just watch it. All the other animals are smaller animals. Matter of fact, even the wolves that you know are somewhere in the vicinity, you don't see any of them. It's pretty. Even the elk doesn't even seem very worried at all.
Okay.
And then finally,
15.
15.
He just rolled a nat 20.
15, it's the last part of the night. You can see the sun rising. Your mind kind of rests off back to, the orphans. I mean, they're going to be leaving this morning, most likely, and are they going to be okay? And then you start hearing something. It seems to be like murmuring, but it's from behind you, from inside the cave.
Whose house are we in?
Turn and look. Yeah, whose house did we steal? And look in the cave.
No, it's just a bear.
See if I can figure out what the fuck.
It's a large bear comes out and says hello.
Yeah, you naturally.
Welcome to my home.
Welcome to my house.
It's the bear
It's actually
inside
Kashara.
Oh my god. Oh, Kashara. Okay.
She's talking in her sleep. And she's saying the same thing over and over again. And it takes you a while to kind of hear exactly what she's saying. Go ahead and do a perception check to see exactly how much of what she's saying you can hear. And you no longer have disadvantage because it is early in the morning and you've had a good night's sleep.
18.
5 to enter the hollowed halls, 5 to enter, 4 to leave. 5 to enter the hollowed halls, 5 to enter, but 4 to leave. 1 to last for eternity.
Lovely.
Somebody's gonna die.
And she keeps saying the same thing over and over and over and over and over. And then she says, Mimba, no, I don't want to do that. It's not time for school. And then she kind of just rolls over, and you get the sense that she's now having a regular dream, but for whatever reason, she didn't sound too excited.
What was the second verse? 1 for eternity?
Yeah.
1 to roam for eternity.
I hate that.
My out-of-character interpretation is we're gonna go to the mountains, and one person's gonna have to like stay,
Yeah.
like in the veil, to
Yeah.
make sure the rest of us get out.
Yeah.
Somebody will have to hold the door.
That is so sad. That is so sad! No!
Who could it be? Hodor.
No!
This is the plan the whole
I do not allow it! No!
We're losing too many people.
Nobody else is dying on this mission!
It's
Okay.
1 person per arc. You just have to roll with it.
That's how it goes.
No one ends this campaign the same.
No, because, oh god, okay, alright, that's so sick.
I love this for us.
I guess I'm
Yeah.
gonna go sit back down where I was sitting and
Say nothing.
suffer silently,
Are
yeah.
you gonna tell anyone?
No!
Sees the end of the world, says nothing.
I'll tell you what, we'll panic about who's gonna die and then we'll all be fighting on, except August, who's gonna be the one to stay behind. No, August is gonna just fuck out.
August is gonna be like, I'm just not going in.
It ain't gonna be me, it ain't gonna be me,
Leaves
that's all.
voluntarily.
RSVP is one of the 4 to leave.
No, yeah, I'm keeping that shit to myself. Okay.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah.
Alright.
We're just, yeah, that's
Like
like
my favorite character trait.
keep that shit to myself. Alright, cool. Awesome.
So yeah, so you're sitting there contemplating this whole situation, whether to tell, whether not to tell. Like, why does it always have to be something stupid going on?
Oh, literally every
For
fucking
real.
day with this party. there's
First I'm
something.
camping, now this. Like, it just seems to get
Every
worse
time
and
I turn
worse.
around, somebody's murdering somebody. August. God,
Yeah.
I just can't. I don't know.
And so after a little while, you hear your buddies kind of rustling up and behind you. Yeah, they all wake up. And it's time to start packing up. They start getting their things together. Kashara has absolutely no clue that she said anything. She's just normal Kashara. I'm away, Tor!
I hate you. You're not my real mom.
We all have to take turns waking up Kashara.
Yeah, it's like a
Nothing out of the
short
norm.
straw who wakes up.
That's how
Kashara.
Kashara decides who she hates on the
Who's closest to her when she wakes up.
Yeah. God. Oh God. Okay. Well. Morning.
Morning.
Are we leaving?
Yes.
Good. I hate it here.
All right. I'm not even going to make you guys roll for this next one just because it's a very simple road. You start traveling through. There's another little small town that you guys run through. Nothing's really going on there. It's just as small as the other one was, but there's no battlements. There's no crazy weird cannon bolts and that sort of stuff. You do see some of the smaller kids running around out in the streets and things. Kind of like rags and things kind of situation. And then you pass by. And all the way until it gets to the dark. At which point you finally make it to a point where you can see the mountain. The mountain range is extremely, extremely large. You guys are at basically the foot of this mountain range. Right now it's just smaller mountains. However, the further and further it goes back, the larger and the steeper these mountains become. So much so that birds can't fly over it. It's too tall. You've heard of people with griffins and things with the dwarves usually ride their griffins. The griffins can't make it over the top. They die from suffocation. But you end up seeing the following.
Whoa.
Shit.
Whoa.
Is that one of those carnival hammer game.
So you guys can see the statues of these amazing dwarves, and you would know, Dor would know that this is actually one of the statues of Tirine himself, who was an amazing ruler. It's Tyrine's tears that created the diamonds themselves. He was kind of a very, very prominent figure in their history as a king, but also almost as a religious figure, almost as well.
Almost like a prophet or like a Jesus allegory.
A prophet, yes.
Okay.
And so yeah, there's always he's going to be coming back and that kind of stuff. On the other side of him is his son, who took over the crown from him and continued the reign of Tirine. But that was like many thousands of years ago.
Dor makes this knowledge everyone else's problem. The speech you gave, triple its length, and that's what he's doing as soon as it's into.
Dor, do you ever shut up? Like, ever?
Not when I have something important to say.
This isn't important. Like, who does this benefit?
Everyone. It's important to know the history of these lands.
What kind of stone is it, Dor?
Oh my god!
He goes into very good detail.
No one doesn't know a lot about rocks, but Dor spends a good 20 minutes as they're walking, going into the different types of rocks.
I'm gonna shoot you, and then myself.
You're the one spends time now going over just like the history of like mining that type of rock. He goes like into like its hardness and its uses.
As I see Virgil get frustrated, I just like spit you off. Softballs.
Further and further.
So what happened then in the
How many points of articulation does it have?
The load bearing of this rock itself is quite
Dornos.
amazing.
I took proficiency in history, Dornos.
Proficiency in rock.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
So yeah, the sun is now setting, and you can see that you're getting closer and closer to the foot of this area. There are only two dwarves down at the very, very bottom, where the elevator basically starts off. But you know, they'll let Dor in. They're not going to let anybody else in.
Okay, so I have like an actually legitimate question. If we can stop the side chatter, how do we get in there?
Well, as you sponsored us in your hometown, I will attempt to do the same, sponsor you in my hometown. It will be a little more difficult. The dwarves are very secretive people, but I will attempt. I am a cleric, I am a warrior. I pray they will listen.
What if that doesn't work?
Then we shall try plan B.
Which is?
We'll find out. Dor's gonna start walking to the doors.
You have we've got like a weird ratio here. There's 5 of us, one of us is a dwarf. Would it help if there were 2 dwarves?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. If we had another dwarf, that would make things so much easier because it wouldn't just be me. It would be 2 dwarves, 3 non-dwarves. It would be a lot.
Okay, all right, fine.
Do you know a dwarf in these pots?
Sure, kind of. Not really, but like, I can look like a dwarf.
You're so tall. I don't know how much makeup you can really do. We don't have any fake beards.
I'm a professional. Okay, just give me 2 seconds.
My mistake. To walk you back.
Duck behind a tree, and then I'm going to shape change into a dwarf that. It looks kind of similar to Dor, like a cousin maybe.
Okay.
And then I will walk back out from behind the tree, looking exactly like a tiny.
Morden's beard.
And you doubt it.
You would ever like to? Are you a wizard?
No.
Insight. Insight's wisdom, right?
Oh, yeah.
8.
I'm not lying. I'll roll for persuasion, I guess.
I have a very important question. What color is your beard? Is it like a
White.
white?
It's white.
It's white.
It's white. It's
Oh,
white.
nice.
Do you look old or are you like young with like a silver beard?
Young with like a
Okay.
silver beard. I got a
Nice.
21 persuasion.
Ugh.
It's me. I'm here.
I don't.
It's us.
I don't understand your craft.
You
but I
don't
respect
have
things.
to understand it, but it'll work, right? Okay, so I'm your cousin. Okay, we're coming back.
You don't
with
speak
friends.
Dwarvish.
I don't speak Dwarvish, but I'm
Do you
going.
know DSL?
No, I don't know DSL. I can pretend to be mute though.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna ruffle into my pouch and I'm gonna pull out this big pendant to like Moradin. You took a vow of silence.
Oh, well done.
Big ass brain up there, Dora. All right.
All right,
Nice.
Dora. Do dwarves ever ride bears?
We ride griffins. There's no
Have I
bears.
seen a
What if you
griffin?
ride a bear?
I don't see a griffin.
I can
seen a
turn
griffin.
into a bear. I cannot turn.
Why don't you just turn
I
into a
could turn
rat?
into a rat.
And get in his pocket, yeah.
Ratadar's.
Ratadar's back.
Ratadar's back, baby! Okay,
There you go.
now
It's been a
you just
while.
have one guy and a cat lady.
Okay.
We can. That's good, right? That's better. Okay.
The ratios are there.
The ratio is
The
there.
ratio is even now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We've done it. This is gonna be the best con ever. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
All right.
So, Dor is going to walk up,
We're
broad
walking like
shoulders
this.
with, like kind of like what Dor's doing, but like exaggerated.
Yes.
Nice.
Like a caricature of a dwarf.
We're off to see the wizard. So you start approaching the main door, and the two dwarves see you, and they see your companions, and you can see they're giving your companions dirty looks.
I imagine.
Majorly dirty looks. Matter of fact, they even like pull out one of their swords and like heave their
Kind
shield
of
in
like
their
scoot
hand.
closer together to like block the entrance a little more.
Yeah, yeah. You can tell that they're trying to do like an intimidation kind of a situation going on here. And so in Dwarvish, and actually it's a dialect of Dwarvish that's kind of like an older dialect. I mean, you obviously know it, but you know that you only use this type when you're talking to royalty, or if you're talking to like some of the like strong old elders. They require you to talk to them in this old form of Dwarvish. None of that slang that these kids use nowadays.
Oh, that trashy dwarvish.
And so he sits there and says, "Hello. What is it that you be doing with these filthy travelers?"
That is exactly the point. I am on a pilgrimage of the gods. Moradin requires my companions to stay with me. I'm to visit the ruins of my home.
Well, you can obviously return to your home, but just sit around with this trash.
I understand your hesitation, brother. I would not under any other circumstance invite outsiders into my home, but it is of utmost importance. Moradin does not speak often, but he has spoken to me. These are my companions in my quest from him.
They both kind of look at each other. Do a
This is all
persuasion
true.
check.
So
It actually is.
So I'm not too good at
Go ask
persuasion.
Morden himself, you know.
Yeah, go ask the big man himself. He
Hey,
told
boss!
me.
Did
Hey,
you
boss!
invite these weird ass people?
And you do a insight. Uh-oh.
I love that we have the opposite people rolling.
Well, I got a 17.
17. They're looking at your body. They're looking for something on your body. You're not sure what they're looking for, but they're looking for something.
Could it be the pendant of Morden?
Tom.
Uh-huh.
That's a natural one.
Oh!
Excellent.
We're never getting done with this.
We're gonna have to break in. I'm
Kill
also
the
good at that.
guards.
So,
If
oh
you'd
my
like,
god.
I can always chop them up into smaller bite-sized pieces for you. And easy to put into your pocket.
Do they eat?
So don't ask questions.
Do a quick perception check. Do this one with advantage because you are a dwarf.
Yes. Where was that? So that's an 18.
18. Each dwarf carries a tattoo on their bodies that is a seal, basically, of which family they come from. And so different families are more prestigious than others, that kind of thing. But it shows you like where side of the mountains you live on, that kind of stuff. One, they're looking at your friend here,
For the tattoo.
and
I have a line.
yes, and so
I
that's
see.
what they're looking for is over as the tattoo. But in addition to that, you see their tattoos, and there's scars over them. Like someone got a knife and sliced the tattoo. That's a huge deal. Like you
Might as well
don't.
cut off your beard.
You might as well cut off your beard. But this is like I'm disowning my family. I'm disowning everything. But they both have it. And there's another like inscription over the scratch that they both share. It's a much shorter one, and it says Tirine. You would recognize it as Tirine.
Save that for later. I have a hunch. I'll save that for later.
Okay.
Would like me to slice them up? That's all this trash is worth for. Manure.
I'm gonna look to.
I don't speak Dwarvish, so I'm just like, yeah.
So I'm going to look to I'm gonna look to Kashara. I'm gonna look to August. I'm going to try to I'm gonna like shoo them away. Go, wait over there. I must speak to my kinsman.
Is there a problem with?
No problem. I just need you to. He's gonna facing away from the dwarves. He's gonna kind of like make eye noises, so he's not like trying to be rude, but like body language, he's like shooing.
Fine.
You allow them to make eye contact with you? How disgusting. Tyrene would be so disappointed in you.
That devil speaks Dwarvish. I could not say it in front of him lest he catch on.
It's a good thing he doesn't speak English.
That's why it's a lie.
It's a lie!
My friend here is not from the mountains. He is a bastard, essentially. I am taking him to the ruins of my home so that we may perform a sacrifice to Moradin, these unclean filth, so that he may be indoctrinated into my family. You know I am the only one left. I have chosen to sponsor him.
And he kind of looks over at you.
He's clanless.
So,
take pity.
Wish to grow your beard out properly then, yes? Be with your real kinsmen and not those trash out on the fields.
I should say he also took a vow of silence as part of his initiation. Very devout, this one. Worthy of the clan title.
So these two that you have with you are sacrifices.
Beast to the slaughter, less than goats.
Good
You
job,
see they're
making
looking
it
at each
run
other?
away. And then in your pocket. You don't speak Dwarvish, do you?
I do not.
Oh my god, okay.
No one knows what
Nobody
Dwarves say.
knows what Dwarves say.
Nobody knows.
I like where your head is at. And to bring someone into our fold who has a proper beard among them, absolutely. So he actually goes off to the side, he pulls out two trinkets, and he pulls them out and says, "Here, put this over your sacrifices. We're almost out of these. You're lucky we have two left."
Yes, of course. Business is booming. Nudge, nudge.
And actually, if you look at the insignia of the collar, it looks very beautiful, very nice, very decorative, but it says sacrifice.
Yeah, in Dwarvish.
In Dwarvish.
Yes. I got you a necklace,
I got you a visitor pass.
It says
That's
visitor.
exactly what it is. It's a visitor pass, but you're going to be sacrificed. And so, yeah, they kind of pass out two of them for you and say, praise Morden.
Praise Morden.
Yes.
I'm
Tyrene.
gonna wave back my companions, and Dora's trying to be like a little more rude this time.
And they kind of look at you.
I come over.
Maybe you didn't hear me. I said praise Tyrene and all of his wisdom, yes?
Yes. Dor is gonna gag like praise Morden, praise Tyrene.
All right. All right. Very well. Very well. Come.
So he's gonna walk over to August and Kashara. Visitor passes. You can't get in without them. He's gonna hand them both the collars.
Keep in mind, if they're anywhere further than 5 feet from you, they will be shot and killed on sight.
Well, of course. Speaking of which, he's gonna take some rope and like gesture slowly to start tying.
Please don't stab me with the magic beer sharp while I do this.
Don't kill me, please.
I don't have any sort of message spell, so I can't touch them without them knowing.
I think this will be a low roll for insight. As his eyes are probably this big.
Yeah, I've never seen his eyes this wide, as his backs are facing the other dwarves.
I'm going to put this on you now!
What the hell is going on?
Or would you roll for insight? Let's see.
Okay.
Holy shit.
This is why we discussed the plan beforehand. But
This was not a part of the plan.
18, I would say with an 18, you're like, what is he doing with this? I'm going to kill him. And you're like, Okay, I've got to like play along.
Yeah,
so you
gotta
just play
pretend to be
along.
Prisoner. I will. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll tie the ropes.
Alright.
I can't do a sleight of hand, so I will have to tie them to be real knots.
How does Kashara
I
respond?
could.
Because she's got like.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that bitch is.
Yeah, eyes kind of wide.
like door.
I'm glad she's not
She
here.
doesn't
She's
like
gonna start
doors.
Yeah,
screaming.
I'm on her. I'm on her.
She's gonna start screaming.
Anybody-
Oh
I'm on
god.
her shit list right now.
Remember,
Yeah.
She's gonna start screaming.
What'd you roll again for your shoot insight? Was it insight?
You rolled insight like way earlier. You had me roll persuasion, which I
Persuasion.
failed, and that's why I had to like make the lie of like these are sacrifices.
What'd you roll for persuasion? It was 18.
It was a nat 1 that I rolled. I didn't
Oh,
roll
no, no,
Earlier.
no. Roll for persuasion for
Okay.
Kashara.
Okay.
Your DC right now is 12.
12 to beat.
12 to beat. 12 meet it or beat it.
I need to
Well,
know
Can you
11.
communicate with her?
That's a 30. Oh god, do I have?
Remember, Tom, we're not allowed to
anything?
kill Kashara.
Oh, Kashara's not
I have,
gonna
a
die.
question. I have a question. As I praised Morden at the end of the speech, could I have casted guidance on myself?
Yeah.
So I can get the
think
D4.
so.
Yes, God, please.
Actually, I think like they would even expect that really. If you're gonna go and start tying up your prisoners, they would
Yeah, a little
expect
bit of
you to be
guidance.
like,
yeah.
Praise
yeah,
me.
like oh,
Yeah.
praise Morden, you're like guidancing yourself, and they're giving
Yeah.
you like the yeah.
Yeah, you get him. You
Yeah,
get him.
yeah.
Okay, cool,
I
cool.
I
get
hate
you.
these people.
Can't subjugate your enemies
Oh, yeah,
without
no,
a little bit of
um,
help there.
In
from
like
the
the
gods.
flaws box, dwarf's flaw is racism.
Racism.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, you didn't even
That's
hit
a
it.
that's a 21.
That's amazing.
21.
That's
As I'm like-
amazing.
as I'm
So
like,
Kashara's
eyes
like, you're putting in like, what are you like putting on her hands? Or,
Yeah, just like.
And you just see her like eye twitching. And you get this look back that you don't like as you're tying her up. You're getting a look of, I'm gonna hurt you later.
I know what you
It's
see
going to be bad.
Dora's like, I know.
I'm sorry, it's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Neither one of us enjoys this.
And so you tie her up real good,
Yeah.
and she just, I mean, her hair is on end,
Yeah, like-
and she is just looking over at you.
Virgil's smiling like an idiot. He's like, yeah!
It's just this low hissing
I don't even
noise.
know what's going on.
He's just like, oh yeah, yup, tie him up. That's
Tie
right.
him up.
Do perception checks, the four of you.
Visual?
Visual.
I'm going to use one of those advantages.
Oh, nice.
7.
7. You don't see it. You're
I'm
too
too
like,
busy. I'm too like eyeing Kashar, making sure he doesn't kill me.
I'm going to die.
I see nothing.
You
That's
see
a nat
nothing?
one.
Got 18.
18?
12.
12. It's always you.
I'm built for sight.
Her nails are out, and she's doing this, and you're noticing like, oh, she's gonna attack door.
Yeah.
But she's like, she's
gonna
holding it
open the
together.
veil on door.
But
Barely.
what you barely see is that she's actually cutting into the veil every time she's doing this. She's furious, and she's like, slice through, put it back. Slice through, put it back. Slice, and like the other dwarves haven't picked up on this, but they will if they keep looking at her. She looks at you. Look, her eye.
How important are these?
I love it. This is great. This is totally not gonna kill you guys later.
Dora understands. Dora understands. With this 1 5-minute conversation, he is rocketed to the bottom.
He's not at the very bottom of the list. I think you're great, man. I think you're great.
All right, and so the other dwarves are looking over.
So disappointed.
They sheathe their swords and like get a little bit more relaxed, and they start making their calls to the people above. They start banging on the walls, and then the whole thing lowers down and the whole thing opens up, and you notice again without a roll, the guy who's working the elevator has the same like cut through his family
God.
brand,
Got it,
and
yeah.
Tyrene is written
I
above
know
it.
exactly what's happening.
Yep, same. I hate it. Don't
Yes.
like it.
Yeah.
And
It's
so
bad.
you come in, they see the little the collars basically on these other guys, and they're like, "Oh, nice." And they kind of just let you guys go up to the top, and yeah, you guys are able to start walking towards the main hall. As you guys are now on the top of this whole area, it's almost like a bridge kind of a situation. and you're walking across, you see that there are at least 25 dwarves, heavily armored. Every single one of them has a slash through their arm and the word Tirene across
I
the
do
top.
like that this implies that they are intentionally removing pieces of armor to show the brand.
Yeah.
Which, like,
It
Dor
is
has
meant.
his brand of Koltorum, and he still covers it with like a
Yeah.
because he's smart. He's a warrior.
Yeah, they haven't asked you yet,
Mm-hmm.
but you have the idea that sooner or later someone is going to ask.
It's okay, Dor's
Do
been
I
gone for
notice
50
that
years.
that they all have that and it's all identical on all of them?
Do a history check.
Yeah, you gotta.
It's a dwarf. It's a
It is
very.
written in Dwarvish.
It's written in dwarves, but like the fact that
Yeah.
they all have this
Yeah.
thing, it's kind of.
And there's like 25 to compare next to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
11.
There is something funny, like they're not wearing armor in that,
Yeah.
on that shoulder.
Yeah.
It's like, why would they not wear armor? That's a stupid thing. They're gonna get shot there and hurt. Like this is a stupid
Like, if you
decision.
get hit on
Yeah.
the side, it's gonna be in the
Yeah,
shoulder.
like that's
The
a
whole arm's coming off.
Yeah.
There you go. And look, they already got scars on them. What is up
Yeah.
with that? But you don't make the connection that they are doing something intentionally.
Okay.
And as you walk in, the very, very far back, you end up going through the doors. And you end up in this room. In this room, you see that there is a dwarf. Does not have his family brand removed, and he's standing before the others like a small, somewhat group of people, passers-by, and he's talking to them all in Dwarvish, regular Dwarvish, the common Dwarvish, and he's saying, "Do not follow that infidel. Don't follow the one who's lying to you. We know Tirene by his works. We know Tirene by his actions and his tears. This one is not Tirene." And you see the other people like throwing stuff at him. You can see that the escalation of this whole situation is getting quickly heated up, and you start seeing some of the dwarves like pulling knives on them. But he's still sitting there. No,
Okay.
believe in me. Believe the true Tirene would never do these things. Remember how Tirene shed his tears. As you see 3 guys rush him, and they all start stabbing him. Just multiple stabs as you see him like crying out, and the rest of the crowd there just cheers.
Dor shed the tear.
And he falls to the ground, and they just leave him.
Okay. So Dor, if anyone's like next to him, if you like look at Dor's face, you see he's very like he's like almost like to the point of shaking, but he is going to do his best to put on a straight face, and he's going to like nonchalantly walk over to the corpse, kind of like pick it up, throw it over his shoulder, mutter something about like disposal in Dwarvish, real short, and keep
Ooh,
walking.
nice. Yeah. So when you say the word disposal, they actually go up and slap him again, and you can feel the weight of that
Of him
shift.
shaking because it's like heavy blows, like
And they're
punching
hitting him and stuff as you're going, and you hear him like last bits of life just holding on as you just start taking him off into the corners. Because you're a dwarf, you notice the symbols on the walls that other people wouldn't notice, and you can go to any part of the mountainside from this section. You can go to your home, go to the main area, anywhere. Basically, this whole place is opened.
I would like to go to my home because I know that's like empty and abandoned, and I need to catch everyone up on what's going on.
So you just start heading in that direction, and you hear them all. Praise Tirene! Praise Tirene!
Dor's just gonna praise me.
As you're walking, one of the dwarves actually sees that your friends have the collar on their neck, and he reaches out and punches Kashara.
I'm gonna.
Kashara doubles slightly, and she looks up at the two of you, and she keeps her head down and keeps walking forward.
Dor and Dwarf is just gonna be like, easy, we need them fresh. And he's gonna like kind of like hurry up the pace a little.
You can see them all just like taunting them as they pass. This goes on for like at least a mile of just walking through the mountainside.
Of like the populated areas.
It's a very, very populated area. But after about a mile or so, it gets less and less and less, to a point where you can actually cut off into a corner and not be seen, you think.
So yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that like as far away from everything as we can. Dor is going to undo the ropes.
What the fuck?
I did.
What the fuck?
I did forget.
What the fuck?
So, My people have always had a problem with outsiders. It has not been this bad when I left. The marks on their... have you ever seen a dwarf not wear proper protection? Have any of you?
No, I didn't think that was really stupid. Just like that's
the
not
marks,
his
they
weak link.
Dor is going to take off his
fuck?
shoulder pauldron. It takes a little second because he's very heavily armored. And he's going to gesture to a dwarven rune. This is the symbol of Kultorum. It is my home. I would die before it is cut from my skin. And they have carved it out. Tirine. And that is the name that they have replaced it with, is Tirine. He is a holy man. He is one to be respected, but he's not one to be revered above Moradin. The prophecy that we were given by Dom mentioned a dwarf in, I forget the word, in splendor. This dwarf. There we go.
Are you trying to tell me that this dwarf in the prophecy is pretending to be your guys' Jesus?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
And now there's a cult.
Yes, and judging by the scale of the gate, it's consumed my entire home.
Are we safe wherever you've brought us, or...?
We will head to Kultorum. We will be able to rest there. It's the place of peace.
Do I have to wear this stupid face forever? Or can I take it out?
A little bit longer.
I hate it!
I believe whoever this is the same person we saw in the mirror fragment sacrificing bodies.
Yeah.
Precisely. Oh, but by the way, these are not visitor passes. They read sacrifice. That's the only way I could get you in. That's the only way I could get you in. I ask that you hold on to them a little bit longer. Once my home, there's not much. I'm certain this cult has not permeated my home.
There's a small tremor in the earth.
A few miles more.
Fine.
The only way we get through this is if you trust me.
Ooh, boy, you're really pushing that one, aren't you, Dor?
I got us this far.
Only because it will keep us moving.
It will keep us moving. Exactly. I think there's a lot less population. We can lose the ropes. The callers have to stay.
So you guys continue?
Yes.
What do you do with the dead body now
what
on your
was his
shoulders?
name?
I'm gonna carry it. I'm gonna keep carrying it.
What? Whose name?
What's Dwarf Jesus' name?
Tyrene.
Tyrene. This whole
Tyrene's
land
also-
is
Yeah.
called Tyrene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Empire of Tyrene.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, Dor thinks Tyrene is a super cool dude. He loves his stories, but comes second to Moradin.
Yeah. Naturally.
Oh shit!
Always.
Pendleton also took the mithril.
Ah, shit!
Yes, she
Damn it!
Damn it, Pendleton!
Whoever holds the gold.
It's okay.
Dom has a mithril blade. If we need it.
He
Let's
does.
just rob
Wait,
him.
if we really,
Rob
We'll
Dom.
go rob Dom.
my friends, think about all of the dwarven nobles we are about to kill. What do dwarves love more than most?
Regicide! Hell yeah! Oh no, mithril. Sorry. Yeah, mithril.
Yeah, precious metals and ores.
I like
Wait, did you
regicide.
just give us permission to like wipe out the dwarves?
They
The ones with the marks.
They're cultists. They're
Door
not
is
dwarves, they're
door
cultists.
is
We kill
shaking. Door
cultists.
is angry.
We killed cultists.
They are blaspheming to his religion.
They
Yeah.
are.
We're gonna have so much money we'll never spend.
Oh my god, I'm gonna
Let's
be
keep
rich.
it all on one person.
Yeah.
Me!
No, because then you're the one who's going to have to
Give it
spend.
away. You're gonna spend it. You have a place to put
I'm
it.
not
Got it.
gonna
Zeroed
spend
in.
it.
You have a place to put it.
I have nowhere to
Suddenly
put it
the
except
orphans
my
are like
pocket.
the
They're
richest people.
rolling.
Yeah.
God, they have a mansion. Don't worry about it.
We can't afford to eat.
We're starving. They're
Swimming
rolling.
in gold like Scrooge McDuck.
Nice.
Okay.
Anyway, we must continue on. And Dor is going to press on. He seems very upset, and he's like constantly muttering under his breath, like this was supposed to be a good day. This was supposed to be a day of like holy reverence to Moradin. He's very upset as he marches along like, the more abandoned parts of the mountain.
This is your homeland.
Mhm.
And so yeah, you continue walking. It was like nightfall when you guys came.
Yeah.
It's like early mornings by the time you finally get to close to your land.
Yeah.
And everything is inside. Everything is inside the mountain. There's very, very little outside the mountain walking. And as you start getting closer, you realize the population is growing.
People have moved in.
People have moved in.
Oh.
And as you start walking in, you realize that they have their family crests without slashes going through them.
Great people.
And you see that they're from different clans from like all over the place. Dwarves like to keep together, like with their families and that kind of thing. So to see people without their families, it's kind of a weird thing.
I'm gonna go off on a hunch, and I'm gonna go to Kashara and August. I'm gonna remove the collars.
You remove the collars, and they look at you like nervously, and they kind of skirt a little further away. They're not saying anything bad. They're just nervous. You could tell.
Yeah, I'm going to call out in Dwarvish. I am Dor, War Priest of Koltorum. Allow me to speak with who is in charge.
Yeah, sorry. Whispering back and forth to each other, and you see an elderly lady actually is the one who comes up forward to you. The only one brave enough to come and speak. Just says, "Praise Tirine."
Praise Morden.
And she smiles.
I would like to envelop this woman in a big bear hug.
And she kind of gives you a hug too, and you can see that she's like, kind of like breathing hard. And she looks at you and says, "There are guards in the city. You need to keep your friends like they are sacrifices still."
What has happened to my home?
There's a false prophet running around, claiming to be the next Tirine. But he speaks nothing of Tirine. All he speaks about is hate. We must close our doors to any of the outsiders. Tirine wept for the outsiders. He wept to be with his people. All of the people. And this one's only breeding more and more hate. And he's caused a war on the other side of the mountain. There's a war between the orcs. The orcs want to take their land, and there's just war. But still, if you are a Morden follower, you can come with me. We have some places we can stash you.
Yes, please. The old cemetery, I have to ask. Is it safe to visit?
Yes. But it's larger. It's much larger.
If we can make time.
Very well. And so she follows with some younger children and stuff, kind of walking along, and they lead you all the way into the town. As you're entering into the town area, you do pass by the cemetery, and you recognize many of the graves that you had dug yourself. But you see that the number of this graveyard has increased by 3 times the amount.
Good lord.
And you see that there are family crests above each one of the tombstones, basically, all from different families. Do you want to take a moment?
I do want to take a moment. So, Dor is going to go... first off, Dor is going to beckon Virgil to follow him. Dor is going to go to 2 very specific gravestones. He is going to take like a full minute to like mutter something in Dwarvish under his breath. I was the last of my people. When I left, everyone I had known had died. He's gonna place a hand on a tombstone. I never did recover my husband's body. He's gonna move, and he's going to place another hand on a second tombstone. I did recover my daughter's body. That boy at the gates. I do not know human ages, but he was 2/3 to adulthood. So was Torga when she died. I fight for Morden. I fight knowing that when I die, I will be reunited with my family. I am blessed with divine purpose. Virgil, still I weep for their loss. I know that they are safe, but I still weep. You do not have that. When your children die, when you die, you will not have that. When this is over, when you have made a safe world for them to live in, you need to be with them. My children, my child, my husband, they will not get to reap the benefits of my labor. But yours still can. You may not claim them as children, but you care for them and they care for you. look at this graveyard and know what happens. What can happen. We must keep moving. And Dora is going to turn away and keep following the woman.
Roll a religion check really quick.
Got it.
Roll it with advantage, actually.
Thank you. That is a 19.
19. Just for the briefest of moments. You're looking past your other companions at the edge of the cemetery, and you see the woman who's kind of guiding you, and you see some other people walking past. And just for a moment, you see your daughter in the crowd as she's looking at you, smiling. And as she passes behind one of the people that was in the way, she just disappears.
I assume she still looked like how she did as a kid, as like a 33-year-old kid.
Exactly.
Okay.
And smiling and happy.
Just believe that.
Really young, the prime. But yeah, and you get this sense that she's with Moradin, and that she's happy and she's waiting. And it gives you some peace knowing that she's okay.
Dor knows, but it's nice to be reminded. He's only a man.
Yeah. It's at this point, as she passes behind some of the strangers, in the corner you see some guards, all with one of those plates that are missing. And even from a distance, you would know those are the ones who have the Tirine written above their arms.
Dor's going to start getting a count of how many.
Right now, it looks like... Well, I should do a perception check.
Not good. That's like a 5.
You can easily count 5, but you're not really sure if that's
If
all
there's
of
more.
them.
Those are just the ones that stood out that are kind of like standing by themselves watching the crowd. Okay.
Exactly, and they're kind of giving some of the people in that area kind of a hard time. But they're just,
Oh, these guards don't know what a hard time is.
And so yes, the lady grabs a hold of your two companions and starts to rush off to the back areas away from the guards.
Yes, please.
And dwarven homes are very, very close together, especially in these kinds of areas, because it's all hewn out of the rocks itself. And so it feels, from everybody else's perspective, that you're cutting through one corridor to another corridor to another corridor, and suddenly there's a door in front of you, and she kind of opens it and hits the doors, and the door opens up, and you guys are now inside. As you guys go in, you realize that the room is empty, except for one man who's sitting there. And he seems to be some kind of a guard, if not a knight of some kind. But he is not one of them. He's one of the old knights.
Dor's gonna... He's gonna go over and kind of sit down near him. I know I have been gone for long, but I did not think something so horrendous could happen in such a short time. It's only been 50 years.
Well, it was just yesterday.
He actually looks at your tattoo.
Yeah, Dor's kept his... Dor's put his pauldron up, and as he's like gone into the room, he's taken it off so he knows.
I didn't think anybody from that family still lived.
I am the last war priest of Koltoran.
Well, we're not sure what happened to the rest of your family here. They were all gone when we came. Just graves that were dug.
Yes.
But as far as Tyrene's, well, you've seen the rot that has infested our families.
Rot is too kind a word.
Unfortunately, that rot seems to be spreading. Hatred, it seems, is spreading like wildfire. But there are many who are still with Moradin
I
and
see.
follow his ways.
Today has been a terrible day. Worst Moradin's day I can remember. But it does bring joy to my face to see my old home full of loyal followers of Moradin.
Would you like to take them out with us? We're going to war today.
I wish...
Dwarvish?
Actually, he's speaking in common.
Yeah, Dora would have tried to when he grunted in common, so to like initiate the conversation in common.
Grunted in common?
It's different. It's different.
Hey, Dor.
Yes.
We're just gonna like look down at himself, and he's kind of gonna like shake a little bit,
Yeah.
and the disguise like falls, and then he's Virgil. What kind of in a war like already? Are we going into another one?
Oh,
Because I'm not a soldier by any means. I'm just not really built for war, like at all.
we.
You're an assassin. Don't you have a lot of blood on your hands?
I kill people, not in mass quantities. The war is different.
We are on a mission from Morden. There is a great evil that threatens not just our homeland, the entirety of the material realm. There is an artifact in the center of the Empire that we need to recover. We have already had... Dora's having a very hard time just like composing himself in general.
Help us free this town. If we were to fight these guards, there's only 15 of them. We can take them. With your help, we could take them.
With that, Dor is going to turn to his compatriots. Are you still Radadar?
Nope, I'm turning into Manadar and I'm
Jump
throwing
your
a pocket.
Jesus.
My friends, this is not a part of our quest. I cannot leave my people to die like this.
Can I rip them in half?
I would prefer that you did.
Yes. I'm in. Kashara's in too. She told me.
Just remember, they've already killed many of the half-bloods.
How many of you are there?
Enough.
That's not a number.
14.
How many fighters? How many warriors?
We have 7 warriors. But a lot of these of the other side, they're
How
not
old are the
warriors,
warriors?
they're just bullies.
I know the kind. How old are the warriors on our side?
They're seasoned.
Okay, good, good.
All the old gate is here. So you would know that these guys are pretty good warriors. They're pretty good, and so 7 of them against 15 of the other guys.
Feeling good about my chances.
It's a good chance, but with your help, they could probably take them out.
Okay. Okay. We free Kultorum. We have a place to fall back to. We have a place to rest our heads. Breaking into the center of the Empire will not be easy. We cannot do it from the wilderness. Virgil hates camping.
But nature is great. Have you tried
No,
it?
wait, he's got a point. I'm in.
I mean, I was already in.
Oh,
I'm just saying, camping's good.
Yeah, having a base camp to fall back to is a good idea.
Dor's right. You know, these people, these bullies, they can't do what they're doing. I mean, they're standing over everybody else like they're better just because of what some asshole who's murdering people. No, you're right. They deserve to die. Like, a lot.
If we want, we could just let one of the monsters
No.
from the other side in
No.
and kill
No,
them
because then we have to worry about killing the
Too
monster.
many civilians.
August, we want to save
You've seen the monsters
town,
now.
not destroy it.
You've seen the monsters.
It
Our
Yes.
quest is to
It
close the
probably
veil entirely.
won't last that long.
I don't know what the veil is,
Where the
but I
monsters
know
come from.
monsters.
What monsters?
They're in the halls.
Describe them to me in great detail.
Draw me a picture.
So there are like crab-like
be a
creatures that are
statue.
normal that you guys see in like the further you go into the mountainside.
Yeah.
The crabs are maybe like a hand size. For the most part, they're pretty harmless. They're sharp. They have like sharp. They're almost made of stone itself.
Yeah.
But they mostly eat like plants and things that like are like growing and things. But he describes one of them and he says, "But it was huge."
Is this the beast that I know? Do I hear
No,
different
it
beasts?
doesn't look
Okay.
anything
Okay.
like the beast you're talking about.
Okay. Hearing
This
the
is-
horrific description, Dor looks like his like shoulders sag a little bit as he's like a little relieved, honestly, but he continues the warrior to let him speak.
He says, of course you know that we've had some beholders that have been deep inside the mountainside.
Do we know
For
anything
the most
about-
part,
Yeah.
they have been eradicated by our kind, but now that everything has been put towards these radicals, I fear that there may be more out there.
Of course. Dark times indeed. There hasn't been a beholder sighting in these parts since I was a lad. It is dark indeed. There's my shudder. We have to kill the gods. We have to shut the outside entrances, and we have to pretend that nothing has gone wrong.
Excellent. Are we ready to move now?
Yes, of course. Is there a time when they will be all together?
Oh, we have a plan. We'll be doing it in sections.
Okay.
And I know exactly which section to put you into.
Yeah.
And so he turns to some of the kids and tells them to go off in certain areas.
Can we outline this plan and I format it so that everybody knows what's going on and we're all on the same
We
page?
kill the gods.
That's the
Go to our
plan.
section.
The plan is kill the guards.
Yeah.
Same as usual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that always goes so well for us. Okay.
Just think about how he's not even drunk this time.
He's drunk on
This time.
Next time, however, we're bringing that back.
I can't wait to have dwarven ale.
Okay.
We should have a
no.
drinking contest.
Can we?
As soon as we finish.
After the quest.
mentioned
After
how
we get
much
the
I-
shard, we can come back.
Yeah.
After we get the shard.
Are you kidding? When we
come
get
back.
another shard, we're taking a week off and drinking.
Yeah.
That is
You go to my
a huge
home.
accomplishment.
And that's
We've
also
lost
gonna be
two.
how we lose the shard.
We lose both of them.
So it's either happy drinking or sad
What
drinking.
you doing, Tom?
Neither way,
Put
come
it
back.
away.
I had it all ready to go. Are
Okay,
you guys
cool.
ready?
No plan. I hate working with you guys. I hope we don't die. Let's do it.
My friend, you
What?
will learn why they call me a war cleric. And his door's gonna kind of a little there's the peps back in his step.
All right.
Now that there's a plan.
So as he gets some of these kids and stuff, they're runners, so they're running different sections, and you get the idea that they are planning to get some of the soldiers in little platoons to run off to different areas of the town where there's going to be an ambush waiting. And so he says, "You will follow this child." There's a small little outcropping off to the side. For some reason, it was sealed off, but
It shall remain sealed.
well, it's not sealed anymore.
Everyone is in grave danger.
It will be
Why?
resealed.
We need to kill the gods and seal that tunnel. As soon as the gods are dead, we seal that tunnel.
Why?
But yes, right now we can
Yes.
get them over in that area. They won't be able to be seen, and then we'll be able to ambush them and get rid of them.
Why? What's in the tunnel? Hello?
There.
You see,
This is in the heart of the dwarven homelands. It was peaceful when I was young. Do you?
Spit it out, Dor.
There were 100 of us the night it happened. There are things that live in these mountains. Armor as hard as stone, claws as sharp as knives. They are beasts, but they know hate. This tunnel was sealed. Truly, in these times, all sense has been lost. We have to move quickly.
Can I do some pre-battle casting? That'd be
Can
real
I
cool.
buff myself first?
As we're walking, I'm sure, yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
So first, I would like to summon a beast.
Bathroom.
What kind of beast do I summon?
I don't know. What kind of beast would you like?
You know, it's a beast of the land.
Man,
It has pack tactics, so I'm thinking maybe a little wolf or a crab.
Rock crab. You like the rock
rock crab?
crab?
Oh, the rock crabs are like this big. They're like not big.
I would
enough.
like a big rock crab.
How about
36 rock crab.
all the rock crabs?
I do have to point out, no matter how hard anyone presses them, but be it PCs or NPCs, whenever anyone asks what was beyond that opening, Dora's just I sealed it for a reason. I sealed it for a reason. There was 100 of us. Now we're all dead. True, just over and over, not going into specifics.
So as you guys get to the area, you know the area very, very well, and this is that area. The red mark on the screen is where you had placed the barricade that had sealed off that whole section of the mountain, and you see that someone, or a group of someone's, has pulled away on purpose that rubble, and now there's an opening to get through. The child that's leading you guys says, they'll be coming from this direction here. I'm going to taunt them, and they're going to chase me. So, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, very well. So, place your minis wherever you should so desire.
Okay,
they
which
will
way?
be coming from...
So we're coming from the red is the barricade. Where are we coming from?
They are coming from this direction.
Okay.
Or they will be coming from that direction, coming that way. And that's where he's going to be leading. So wherever you guys want to place your minis, go ahead and place them.
Okay. So what's the... Now that we're here, what are we thinking strategy? I want to be as far away as possible from that thing. So yeah.
Do you have any little creatures? Because there's a chance I actually turn into a bear.
Alright.
It can be a wolf. It has the same attack no matter what creature.
I
you
assume
give me.
the pit we have, all like the dark pits, it's like deep dark. Fall damage, like die if you fall down? Okay.
Yes,
That's
There's
it,
a dog.
800 d6 fall damage.
Fall damage capping? Not here. You're falling too deep.
I think fall damage capping is lame. I like using as many dice as possible.
That's right. That's my motto.
Glad to see, glad to see. So, door is... We're talking strategy now.
Oh,
Because now that you were gone.
So,
I left it.
the baddies are coming from here, from the blue arrow.
Okay.
Door will not give you specifics,
Cool.
but he is adamant that we stay as far fucking away from that red as possible.
Okay.
So Door's strategy is to meet them sort of over here and just like dogpile them.
Okay. Okay. Alright.
Xanadar
Do that.
and Dogodar.
Dogodar.
are ready.
Nice.
Dogodar already.
Door
Manadar,
would like to be
Dogodar.
here.
Alright, lay your minis where you so desire.
I would like to make a point that Door removes his left shoulder pauldron.
Oh, to show off that you're one of the originals.
Yes.
Nice.
Is there any natural cover? Like, is this natural cover here or here?
Yeah, there's a number of places you can get some natural cover.
like
The
nooks
middle
and crannies.
areas have got some spikes that are high up. Over in that general direction, there's some stuff, some outcroppings you can hide behind. That whole section down to the red area is down below. I mean, it's all nice and
Oh
easy.
yeah, I'm
Plenty
sure
of
I
things
should
to
go
hide from.
down there. Yeah.
Just saying. I mean,
Yeah, that's fine.
Is Kashara fighting?
Kishara is going to stay behind and watch over the
The children.
children.
Very in
That's
character.
So kind of.
That is.
Very in character.
There you go. Yeah, everybody's in place.
Yep.
Ready.
Anything
What's
you're
the
gonna
lighting
prepare?
like?
Everything here is actually the lighting in this room is actually very, very reminiscent of it. There's lots of crystals and things that are placed a lot of different places that act as natural kind of bioluminescent lighting. So yeah, you can see everything pretty well.
Okay.
And it's on the ceiling as well as on the ground.
I would like to hide.
All right, roll for stealth.
I like to cast when like combat's about to start. I'd like to cast Shadow Blade.
Excellent. Let's go ahead and have you guys roll for initiative, and then you're going to get a surprise round, hopefully, considering
I love
things
that
are going
word,
to go well.
Tom. I love that word.
Xander, what do you got?
22.
22. August.
16.
16. Kashara is not here. Virgil.
23 initiative and 21 stealth.
Nice. Door.
16 as well, but I'm sure August has a higher dexterity, so he should go
Probably.
first.
Excellent. And
Bigger than minus
now,
Yes.
You know when you put it on.
ooh, not too bad. There it goes. And excellent. So you can hear down the hallway as the child is just taunting these guards, and you can hear them all saying, "That's it, we're gonna kill him this time. None of this. I don't care if he's a kid."
Oh. Okay,
Lovely.
this is gonna be easy.
Oh, I have a plus
This
6.
means
This
nothing.
Is awesome.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Sorry, I like the dwarf face.
Dwarves!
I lost the plot.
All I knew was dwarves.
There were only 15 in total.
There were.
There's only 7 other warriors,
They're
though,
just
so we gotta
gonna
take a
keep
third.
coming back. They just keep coming.
Oh, yeah. Is that... Do we have E?
Hey Tom, what
Hey,
you looking
what
for?
you looking for, Tom? What are you doing over there, Tom?
It's the big ass dwarf.
The king dwarf who makes all the rules.
Bowser.
Bowser. He's just
I will
grabbing
show
the
you
beholder.
the king dwarf later because it is pretty cool.
I would
Moving on.
Mr. Ben,
38
can you
feet
label
tall.
the videos?
A-hole.
So as
Butt
this
face.
child
Runs dick breath. And egghead.
Correct.
you see this kid and he just darts and he falls into this little hole inside the mountain and he is completely obscured. Like he had this whole thing planned out,
Oh, yeah.
waiting for them to come around the corner. And as they run into the room, they're like, "Where is the brat?" Do they see the rest of you guys? You're hidden,
I'm hiding.
I'm standing proud.
standing proud.
Yeah. He's
I'm
flanked
standing
by-
like left shoulder facing with my like
Oh.
hammer. Like I particularly lowered my shield to like show off my left shoulder. I have my hammer up and I'm
Nice. You're standing loud and proud,
loud and proud. Yeah, I'm just kind of sitting right there.
Hi, how you doing?
and you see them all as they're just standing there.
Would this crystal be like half covered?
Which one?
That one.
Yes,
Nice.
Don't get knocked off.
Get knocked off.
that's correct.
I don't know if Thor will be brave enough to try and get
I
Go
think there's like a wall right here.
this way.
Oh, I mean, if they're coming that way, then yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
This way, yeah.
Surprise round. Virgil, you're up front. You see them all coming around the corner.
I'm gonna shoot A. In his dumb face. Maybe. 15?
15 does not hit.
Shit.
You gotta remember, I had ECE.
Oh yes, it's true. They are dwarves.
They're dwarves, and they all are wearing some heavy armor on them.
Do you
Well-
have any like dex save spells?
That's what I'm looking for right now.
Remember, they're just bullies.
Oh, these bullies.
But-
I hate that.
So you're shooting your bow and arrow,
Yeah.
and it
have
hits
one.
one of the shields, and you see that he wasn't expecting to see you whatsoever.
Yeah.
You shot with advantage, yes?
Yeah, I rolled real bad.
As it just bounces off, and he's like, "We're being ambushed! Get him!"
Oh shit! And
And then
I'm gonna hide.
I'm gonna hide
When I
again.
take my bonus, I'm gonna hide.
Xander, you're gonna be up next.
That's a fucking big ass number. Hold on. I need the actual number. Plus 9, 26 for stealth.
Oh yeah, they're not even sure where it came from.
I was just like, oh
They
shit,
actually think
my
it's
bad.
the Xanadar running towards them that may have shot
It was
them.
him.
It may have been him.
Oops.
So Xander, what are you gonna do? August, you're up next,
Okay, I
followed
won't
by
flip-
Door.
I won't flip
Okay.
this time.
Yeah, appreciate it.
So, first off, the dog is going to run up and do his attack first.
Okay,
So,
going after A.
going after A,
Thank you.
as one does.
Start at the top. We're going way down.
Yep.
Yep, I like it.
So, he is going to attack.
There was ever a time for heat metal. That's really funny.
So, that's
Oh, yeah.
Literally.
That's
Oh, is
gonna
that
be,
80? Yeah.
22 to hit.
Literally.
22 smashes into him as your dog, or your wolf, or dog.
It's just gonna be a dog.
Dog.
It's a big hunting dog.
A big hunting dog just runs up and grabs a hold of him, and it actually grabs a hold of him where his armor is not. I guess it was a bad idea to run around like this.
Yeah.
And it digs his teeth into him. So what are you rolling for damage?
That is 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage.
Did not roll there.
As you see him screaming, ah!
Oh, like garbage.
Anything else you're gonna do with your actions?
Then I'm gonna take my turn.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna take my bonus action to rage,
All right.
as
Yeah.
one does.
And your Manodar still?
I'm still Manodar.
He's
Manodar.
got a
With
taste for
Manodar.
I
it.
got a taste for the claws. And when this backfires, I'll become a bear.
There you go.
But for
Hey.
now, we're gonna rage,
Okay.
and as we rage, we are going to attack this guy. See what happens.
All right. Going after A again.
Yep.
It's your dog swinging from one shoulder. Here you come with the other one.
And because we're flanking, I get advantage. I miss.
Oh. The dog is swinging from one side and Kimza throws off your aim as he kind of dodges out of the way slightly. After Xanadar is August. I'm assuming you pop up from your cover there.
Going to chuck the Shadow Blade.
Whoa.
Oh.
That's so smart though, because it comes back.
Oh, perfect. I am rolling at disadvantage because it's within the long
The
range.
60-foot range.
Yeah. But that is an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Awesome.
And you're going after A?
Yeah.
I think we're all
Alright.
finally got it.
Everybody's going after A.
He was like the easiest one in reach.
Yeah, he's first.
Thank you for leading the pack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
idiot.
I am
Dumbass.
scared of their wall up.
That
Yeah.
is
Yeah. It's a problem for 4 rounds.
That is-
Don't worry about it.
10
Yeah.
psychic damage to him.
Oh.
Nice.
Just in case he was a barbarian.
It is in fact psychic damage.
And I'm
It
going to
takes all
quicken
of that.
spell Eldritch Blast.
Ooh,
Yay!
nice.
Ooh, that is a 26 and a 16.
Oh, 16 does not hit.
Okay. But 26
As this
does
guy
hit.
is just being torn apart by a dog on one side, Xanadar swinging and missing. And now these blasts are flying at him as this one of them
10
smashes
force
him.
damage.
Damn.
An additional 10 force damage?
Yes.
Damn.
As he is just being obliterated. Only a little bit left on this first guy and he hasn't even gotten around yet.
And the Shadow Blade comes back, and I'm going to take out the shard.
Oh, buddy.
The big guns.
Bringing out the big guns. That was your surprise round.
Door did not go.
Oh, sorry. Yes,
Yeah.
Door. Yes.
Fuck him up, door!
So I have just enough feet with my 25 feet.
Door
Hell
runs
That's
in.
exactly what he's shouting.
Yes!
So I'm going to. He doesn't really like run up. He marches up, and I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Oh, here it comes again.
As I am chanting in Dwarvish, lots of curses, lots of prayers.
Nice.
Cursing prayers.
Fuck you,
Yeah.
Jordan's my homie. I hate
Yeah.
you. Die.
All that stuff. You're not even
Jordan's got my
worthy to be a
back.
dwarf. All that fun
Your
stuff. But that
beard's
is my
fucking
action.
whack, bro.
Excellent.
So at the start of the turn, I'm going to need wisdom saves.
Excellent. Back at the top of round again.
I'm gonna
Virgil.
shoot A for real this time.
Really gonna get
For
him
real,
now.
for real this time. What the fuck? Is that enough? I don't know.
Oh, let's see.
It
Let's
was
see.
low.
Let's
Lower
see.
than I would like to have rolled. 17?
So
It's
close.
an 18. I'm
So close.
rolling like shit. I'm gonna hide and cry. Jesus, what the fuck? 25 for
Oh,
now.
you disappear again. They're not sure where these arrows are flying around. You see where you are?
Flustered.
You're right there.
They're too short.
For fun, I would like for you to do a perception check.
I don't like a visual one.
Oh god.
Yes. No, sorry, not visual. Sound.
We buried this cavern for a reason.
Shit's about to get real, guys.
Calculator, I can't do that. Fucking
We're in
math.
danger.
I'm glad
It's
I'm in
fucking
color.
hard.
And Xander, you're up next.
24.
24. You hear something coming from that direction.
This one?
From the red direction. It sounds like stone scraping on stone.
Yeah, sure. Class.
Did I hear that before I hid? Or after
Right
I hid?
as you hit. You turn and you're like, I can't believe I missed. And you're like, what is that noise? And you look down and you can hear echoing through that. And you're not sure how far.
I would tell you, but I don't want to sacrifice my cover. I'll tell you next time.
Okay,
Just
thank you.
don't die
There you go.
in this round.
Alright.
So, yeah, okay, cool.
You can make it. You can make it. All right.
All right. So my Warhound's going to attack first.
Okay.
He gets advantage for pack tactics.
Nice.
Ooh,
natural 20.
Natural 20 misses. No, go ahead.
Not again! God.
So it's double dice, right?
Yes, double your dice.
So that's 8 plus 6 is 14.
14 as he goes down, as out of combat.
Yes.
As your dog just starts tearing him apart, and the other guards are like, "Oh my gosh! Like what has happened to him now?" It doesn't even react yet. Did it see you and all these things flying at them? Spirit guardians flying. Yeah. Now it's your turn.
Can I use his movement now that he's killed that guy?
Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna move here.
Flank.
To
flank!
Excellent.
Eternal flank.
And then Manadar is gonna say, "Fuck this shit. I haven't been a bear in a while."
Bear! Bear!
Barodar. As suddenly a bear just shows up in front of these guys.
Oops, bear.
Yeah, they're a little terrified. August, you're back up again.
So that was my bonus action.
Oh, that was just your bonus.
Wild check was bonus action. Now I'll attack.
Oh, yes, sorry. Go ahead.
So first we bite for not enough, 15.
15 does not hit.
And then we claw,
That's enough.
which also doesn't hit. God damn. That was
No,
so
literally, what the fuck
disappointing.
is happening? What the fuck is happening?
Your dog is doing some good. You're like just so proud of your dog. You're like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's my boy.
That's my boy!
That is a good boy right
Oh,
there.
boy!
Just saying.
At least, you know, you're doing some damage.
All right, August, you're up.
I'm fucking
Awesome.
useless.
And chat is cheering you on. They're gonna get it.
No, I'm
They're gonna
not.
get
It's not happening.
it. All right, August.
I'm going to use my 10 foot of flight.
What you doing there?
And I'm going to Misty Step.
Oh, I know what you're doing.
Oh,
I know what
nice
you're
behind
doing.
them. Nice.
You're gonna launch
As they hear a pop right behind them.
I can't cast Thunder Wave yet because I just use a leveled spell to get that.
It's so awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Next time.
Misty Step. Damn it.
Instead, I'm just going to activate the shard and stab him with it.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
For a 21.
Oh.
Woo!
21 to
I forgot
hit.
your
Definitely hits. As you activate the shard, you hear it scream down the hallway.
Like ouch that hurts scream, or like that's not good scream. Like what kind
Like
of?
a I'm hungry scream.
Oh, I'm gonna eat that scream. Okay.
Do we hear the screech?
And at that point, everybody hears it. It echoes through the hallways, and even the dwarves stop and they like visibly go pale.
Door is as pale as the other doors.
Damage? And you're going after B, correct?
That's
Or
C.
C. Okay.
This is just like a regular cave, right? There's nothing special.
11
Cave,
magic
right?
slashing.
Not
My
a-
home.
Magic
Nice.
piercing
Is it a
damage.
holy place?
The door.
All right. As you just stab right through
Well,
the door's
I don't know
back,
if that'll count.
you hear him scream out. Because of your proximity, you're not really sure if it was him that was screaming out or if there's something else in the room that's screaming. You're just like, yeah, I got him. We're doing well. Anything else you're gonna choose to do?
That's all I can.
All right, Door, you are up.
Okay. So Door is going to very intentionally step on the dead head of A. Yeah, right in here, so I'm within 15 feet of everyone.
Insult and injury.
So at the start of their turn, they will be
Yes.
making saves.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I'm going just to shout, "You fools! We sealed this cave for a reason!" I'm going to hit C with my hammer.
Ooh, nice.
Hammer.
It's hammer time.
Apparently, no.
That is a 21.
21 hits.
Fuck you.
So we're gonna go ahead and take 6 damage, and then I'm gonna use my bonus action War Priest to swing again.
Yeah.
That one misses.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes, everybody's ganging up on C now. Anything else you're gonna choose to do?
That is it.
All right, now they have to do a save on their turn.
Yes, a DC 13 Wisdom save.
13. First one, fail. Second one, fail.
8.
Third one, succeeds. So we're having D is a success.
Okay.
And last one is a failure. So only D succeeds. Everybody else takes damage.
So, well, D's gonna take half damage.
Okay.
I rolled the highest for cool. So the first one is 12. Okay, so the first failure is 8 damage.
8. Gotcha.
The second failure is 7 damage.
7.
The one success is 15, half down to 7 damage.
7.
And the
wow.
last failure is 17 damage.
Whoa!
Because I rolled really high.
Holy
That's a
shit!
lot.
Wow, that was great.
Holy
Thank you.
cow.
And that is all for Door this round.
It's
Excellent.
all for Doran, that's all he does.
That's all it does. That's it.
All right. So C, or not C, I'm sorry. B is right in front of both Door and
He's in between the dog.
and the dog.
Yeah, he has reach on
He's in between a bear and a
Xanadar,
dog.
yeah, Baradar, Dogadar, and Door.
All right, so he's gonna go after Barodar. 13 to hit.
That will be a miss.
He's gonna swing again. Just as bad. Misses again.
You suck!
Now C is coming up. C is has you next to him, right?
Okay,
Yep.
this is just the
He's gonna
pre-fight.
swing at
Before
you.
the real
Alright,
fight.
AC 18.
Oh, he gets 20.
Oh.
He rolled really well. Not a natural 20, just you got up to 20. His second attack is a complete and utter miss. So that first damage, as he's got his battle axe with him, is only going to be a total of 8.
8 damage?
8 damage. He's just swinging with all his might, and he manages just to strike you once. D is up. D is next to whom? Next to you?
Yeah. Because I have advantage. I rolled a 1 and 2.
Nobody?
God.
Yeah. He is 10 feet away from the door, though.
He'll take 5 feet forward, and then he's going to swing a door. That's a miss.
Nice.
And the second was a miss.
Cool.
Finally, E. Where's E at?
Also 5 foot away from the door. Or like a 1
So
step in
it'd
the
be
back door.
diagonal to door or straight path to
He's 15 feet away
Alright.
from August, 10 feet away from door, but door's in like a diagonal.
Yeah.
He's going to go after the door again then.
They can try. They can
try.
They can try.
Failure.
It's a very crammed area for like a
it looks
bardiche.
like-
Finally, one strikes.
Yeah, so reach weapon too.
Yeah.
Just kind of sneaks in.
Total of 10 damage.
10 damage. I think 10 damage.
It's at this point you hear, and actually it's going to be Virgil that sees it.
Of course.
Something bursts through the bottom of that area that was once locked up. Go ahead and place this guy.
What the fuck is
What the
that?
fuck is
What the
that?
fuck is that? Hey, what
It's
the
a
fuck
rock
is...
holder.
What the...
Tom, this isn't Warhammer.
This isn't Warhammer!
So this is the red area. It just
Yep,
pops
it
up.
just
at?
pops through that
What
hole.
the fuck is that?
And you see these claws come out. Yeah, isn't that great?
It's literally a rock holder.
rock holder.
It's a rock holder.
Yeah,
told
isn't that
you.
great?
Wait,
What?
Oh,
It's a beholder,
That's
but made
badass.
of rock. This is
Awesome.
badass. I'm scared.
Yes.
I'm afraid.
As it
We're
bursts
6th
through.
level.
We are level 6!
That psychic ring damage.
I
is
keep
finally gonna
missing.
come in.
The thing to keep in mind
You're
is that actually all of you guys do a perception check now that you can actually see it based on visuals.
Natural 1.
Oh!
14.
14, nope.
21.
21, you notice it.
19.
19, so you would notice it also. It's not a rock beholder. It looks like a rock beholder. Maybe it has seen rock beholders and it's trying to mimic what those things are. This is something from the Veil.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
so
awesome.
it's got multiple things all
Like
running
the-
around inside
like
of
the
it.
octopus woman.
Like the
Yeah.
octopus woman.
Yeah, like the queen lady.
It looks like it's a mix of a beholder and a rock. One of the rock
Horrifying!
crabs, actually, that's running around.
Oh, I don't like that at all. What the fuck?
As it sees you all and begins to run and jump up to the platform that you guys are next to. So it's actually going to run right there, right in front of Virgil.
I hope it doesn't see me. Put it farther away from me.
As it lands and it looks around, it's looking for something and eventually sees all the people. It can't do anything else after that
casts Thunderwave
large
on
movement.
I cast Thunderwave on everybody.
And Virgil lives happily ever after until the
The
world
sole
ends.
survivor.
The sole survivor. He will go retire.
At this point, Virgil,
What the fuck? is
something
that?
has your attention.
You got sneak attack.
Yeah, this
Your
cave
full
is like,
attention.
These like rocks are really awesome. Like so cool. I bet Dor loves it here. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Well, is what worth it? What, fighting? No,
This
no, I
thing
don't
is
think
flying.
No, it's
Just jump.
jumping.
Oh.
so.
It's got an enormous jump.
And then I'm gonna shoot that thing.
All right, so you move back. You notice that it doesn't see you. It's paying lots of attention up front and forward.
Good.
It's about to notice.
You're good.
It's fine. Oh, please, God. 18? Top.
Shooting it.
To hit. 18 to hit.
It hits.
Oh, thank God.
You had a lot of fun with that. You had a lot of fun with that.
Hold on, I'm gonna start crying. I actually am gonna throw up.
That was great.
Question, Tom.
Yes, absolutely.
This is a surprise attack because it doesn't know I'm there?
It is a surprise
How
attack.
fun for me. How fun for me.
I think it's gonna know you're there after this, Virgil.
Yeah, maybe, but at least I'll get one crit.
Okay. Bonus action hide.
Bonus action hide is
Bonus
all I
action
know.
hide.
Those
We
are
gotta
my
finish off the
favorite
dwarves
words.
before we can help with Rockholder over here.
Wow. It's gonna be a lot of damage.
We like to hear that. We like to hear that. Math is hard.
Math is hard. I had to pull out my calculator. Oh my god. 51 points of damage on my crit because it's a surprise attack.
Holy
Fuck you!
Wow.
And it dies.
It is still
Right in
up.
the ribcage.
And then I'm gonna bonus action hide.
Holy
Wow.
shit. When you do that much damage, you just run away. If it
As
doesn't
you
kill it, you're like,
I'm
bye!
actually like, that's good for me.
As it spins around and looks straight at you, you do notice that its eyes are not. It doesn't look like a beholder's eyes or even like a regular creature's eyes. They're glassy.
Oh,
Blind. It has tremor sense.
I'm gonna duck,
It's
and
true
I
sight.
rolled a 22 for stealth, and I'm just gonna hide right there.
All right.
It's like Skyrim stealth.
It's Skyrim style.
Dog.
Must have been the wind.
Turn invisible.
Oh my god.
That was insane.
Just as it spins around, you duck out of the way, and it is sitting there looking. You can see from your hidden spot that the eye kind of shift. But even if it's shifting not in straight lines. It seems like it's hitting stuff and then kind of bouncing around
Real
slightly.
confused.
Stupid.
Staring into
Stupid.
Wait,
abyss.
turn around and do
Stupid.
that
And
again.
yeah.
Just keep doing it.
All right.
Doing that.
Xanadar.
All right. Well, you know
Jeez.
whose turn it is. The
Yeah,
dog.
the dog's turn.
The one who hits. So that's going to be a 19 to hit.
19 hits. Which
Uh,
letter are you going for?
B, of course.
B. All right.
Of course.
That was butt face, right?
Butt face.
Yeah, that's butt
Butt face is getting eaten
Buttface
by the
takes
dog.
7 points of damage.
7 points of damage.
And then it's going to be Baradar's turn.
All right, Baradar finished the job.
Who's totally going to hit this time.
All right, let's do this.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Baradar.
All right, so the first one is a 24.
Oh, yes, that hits.
Good stuff. Good
And
stuff.
then it's a D8 plus 6. So that's 9 points of damage. But
9?
because it's piercing, I think I can reroll. Let me read how this works. I haven't
Okay.
actually stated that. I can reroll an attack die.
Okay.
That's an 8. So that'll be 14 points of damage.
14
Woo!
points of damage. You getting the idea that some of these guys are like distracted by the enormous, ugly creature that's
Why
before
would they
them?
be distracted?
I don't know.
I almost one-shot that thing. I'm sure. It's fine.
It's fine. It's
So
fine.
Baradar is taking advantage.
And now for claws, that's going to be a 25 to hit.
Oh my
Baradar
goodness!
is
All on
taking
B.
advantage.
And then with
Someone should give the dog a treat.
Someone just get the dog.
Yeah,
a
get
treat.
that dog a
That-
treat.
That is a good boy right
That's
there.
my boy.
that is 15 points of damage.
15 points of damage.
Jesus.
As
Baradar's back,
that
baby.
guy is gone,
Maybe
he
we're
just
fine at
hits
level
the
6.
ground
We can take a beholder.
and dies.
We'd be fine.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
August, you are up.
Hey Ben, can you move me to flank with Dora on C?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Those are both cocked.
Natural 20 with the shard.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Who are you attacking?
That's correct.
Same.
OC?
Same.
Was that a 14 before?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a full
Unfortunate with. Yep.
Something that hits.
So that C,
Yeah.
that was a crit with the shard and a 21 with the shadow blade.
Excellent. He is dead.
Awesome.
He's dead.
As he falls to the ground, there's only, what, 2 left?
2 left, yeah.
Yeah, D and E. You guys have been like, you were worried.
I was
You were all
worried.
worried, and you guys are just destroying them all.
Well, I'm sure it will end
Except
here.
for the large
Dora didn't
eye.
really care about the guards. He knew they were gonna die. He was
That
concerned.
thing ain't shit. It's fine. Who
50,
cares?
what, 51?
51.
51
I do wonder.
damage.
I do wonder what the clapback's gonna be like.
Yeah.
That I don't want to know
All right,
what it
Dora's
can
gonna
do.
find out.
That's
Dora
why
will
I
find
tried to kill it, but I couldn't. I did my best.
You did a fucking damn good job. That would have killed any of us.
But
Yeah.
yes, yes,
Yeah, that would have one-shotted all of you guys.
yes, yes,
Any
it
one of
would,
us.
including me.
All right, Dora, you're up next.
Okay. So I know what like the strategic thing to do is to finish these off guys really quick.
Are you finished?
Oh yeah, that was it.
Okay, good. We're good.
Where is the dwarven kid hiding? Where's the
He's actually like right next to you guys.
Where
He's
is
like in a cove underneath.
Okay.
Like, you could like even see like his shoes kind of poking out from behind there.
Okay. Door has a duty. They got this.
Uh oh.
They got this? What the
That's
fuck,
one.
bro? It's
You gotta
huge!
sprint your 25 feet.
3, 4, 5. Okay. And I'm going to.
Damn it, Door, your guardian shield won't even work now.
It's okay. I'm gonna use it on that thing.
Yeah.
That's a good
Gonna do
idea.
some chip damage. So Door is going to bellow. I killed you once. I can kill you again. And I'm gonna cast a
Nice.
second level guiding bolt. Pray to Moradin that it hits.
Ooh, here it comes.
That's a natural one.
Oh
no!
Roll for damage.
This is why you pray to gods, Virgil.
He prayed and it hit me! He prayed and it hit me!
They're just getting their due.
You said pray to Moradin.
This time I did not pray. I gave it a personal curse, and that's why I failed. I'll roll the damage in your turn so you can see.
I don't want to know. I don't even want to look at it.
Oh my god.
Okay.
That's terrible.
Yeah, that's a 18 points.
18 points
damage.
of radiant damage flies in between the
And
legs.
the next attack
as
towards
Virgil
you has
looks
advantage.
up just to see what's going on and gets smashed right in the chest. You are now prone on the ground.
Door doesn't even notice. You do envelop.
Oh no, maybe my next shot will miss.
Oh no!
Oh no, I hope you're not surprised.
I've taken round in combat. Okay, that is my turn.
Jesus Christ.
That was a great turn.
Door.
That was a wonderful turn.
Never do anything again.
Alright, who's D next to?
Jesus.
August is swinging at August then. Let's see what he's got. Oh, he rolled pretty good. 22 to hit.
Purpose, wasn't it?
That hits, and yeah.
Alright, that is a total of 11 damage.
Awesome.
And then the second
is
Oh.
he doing anything because of the bad area that he's in because of the active shards stabbing people?
That's right, because
That is
you
true.
Are you
killed
cutting
this guy.
into the veil or just slicing them?
It was the same thing that we were doing to those
Those
guards.
other guys, yeah.
Yeah, so every time you stab, there's like a sliver of
Yeah.
Yeah.
veil opening
Veil
right where you do that.
opening.
We let them impale themselves.
Yeah, so they can impale themselves. He hasn't moved though yet, so is he still?
Well, so he would have to
but he
move
would
to
have
hit
to.
August.
Yeah. So yeah, roll for damage again.
Which
Because he
just
walked right
regular,
into it.
the regular
Just
one?
regular for your attack for the shard.
I think that's cocked.
Yeah.
That it's a hat.
And that's no modifiers?
Just the regular modifier.
That would be 10.
10 points of damage as he slices himself on this opening in the time and space. He
Can it be
actually
on
slashes
his
himself.
exposed shoulder?
It can be on his
cutting
exposed
his
shoulder.
tattoo.
Slicing his tattoo.
And you said how much to me? 11? Or
Yes, that was 11, I believe.
11.
Okay.
You hit harder than
Yes.
What the
I
fuck?
don't like
He
the
swings
damage.
again because he just has 2 swings,
Well, that's a level.
and he
10.
completely misses.
That's a level.
E's turn. E is in front of who?
me
August.
again.
Alright, let's see what he does.
Without door,
You
everyone's looking at
abandoned
me.
your people. And by your
Big
people, I mean
monster.
us.
I rolled a
Big
2 and then I rolled a
monster.
3, so they both missed completely.
Don't worry, we're coming to help you.
And
Yeah,
now
don't
the large.
It doesn't get a turn.
Have
no.
I got its attention?
It for sure doesn't get a turn, right?
After the 50 some odd points, it's looking for the thing
What are you
that's like
talking
being
about?
attacked.
I didn't even touch it. Shit, I'm prone. I'm gonna kill you if I live through this.
Alright, to be fair, it was a guiding bolt. Even if you weren't prone, you'd
It would
have
have
advantage.
advantage. It's so true.
Yes.
So it actually like lights you up.
It
It
does.
had no
It
idea
does.
what
Oh
it
yeah,
was.
shit, it does.
It illuminates.
You are guided.
Yeah, so we can see you.
You are
Morden's
no longer
after
dead.
you.
As
Morden
it
said, "Fuck you." I'm not
runs
regular."
forward, stands over on the top of you, looking straight down with his mouth opened wide. You get the idea as soon as its breath comes out. This thing is not just a normal beholder; it's actually an undead.
Oh,
Oh, it's gonna turn you into a zombie.
oh, cool.
That would be a 23 to hit.
Yeah, fuck you, Tom.
as its bite swings down on top of you and takes 17 points of
How you
piercing
looking?
damage.
I'm almost down.
Yep.
I'm at 4 hit points.
It has you in its mouth. So let's do a strength saving throw.
Can you pick another one?
Acrobatics?
Let me know if you roll a natural 20.
5%.
Even if
can
I
do it.
roll an
You
after
can
20,
do it.
it's technically a 19 because I have a -1.
This is
But
just
it's a
a
natural 20.
grapple. This is all this is.
Yeah,
Just
it's a natural 20, so it still goes to the defender. Nope.
8.
Okay, you are now grappled in its mouth as it spins around and looks over at you.
What did I do to you,
It has a
Tom?
purple worm swallowing.
What did I do to you, Tom?
There you go.
You're still alive.
Oh, it actually
Your
is
friend.
functional.
I'm glad one of us was able to grab that. I was like trying, but I didn't want to accidentally break one of those.
Do a D4 for me really quickly.
D4?
Yes.
It's 2.
A
Does
2.
that do anything?
Yes. So I need you to do a wisdom saving throw.
I can do
Oh.
that.
It does things,
fuck.
but they're bad things.
The eye rays.
That's a 12.
12. DC was 14.
Oh.
As it looks straight at you with these eyes that seem to like spin around inside of its own head, as a ray of fear strikes
It
into
can
you,
do that?
It has beholder
and
eye
I like
rays.
it here, I
you
like
are
it
now
here, I like
frightened
it.
for 1 minute.
Oh my God.
You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its its turns.
Back to fighting D&E.
That sucks.
Yeah, let's fight these swarms, guys.
That
There's nothing
sucks.
over there.
That sucks.
You got this,
Virgil.
right, Virgil?
You're up.
Not for long, I'm not.
Would you like to break your grapple?
I want to try and break the grapple.
Ooh, I rolled really low.
Only a 30.
Only a 30.
What's
You
my
only
pluses?
need a 15.
Can you use acrobatics
Plus
to break a grapple,
0.
or does it have to be strength?
I don't know why it's
no,
a
it's
plus 0.
acrobatics to
but-
break a grapple. You can use strength or dex to break a grapple, but to do the grapple, it has to be.
Okay,
strength. So
I'm
you
gonna
can do
use
acrobatics.
dex to try and break
As
it.
you're, like,
All right,
on
let's
your
see
way
it.
out.
I'm not built for strength. 10.
You beat it.
Oh my God!
I rolled 7.
Thank God.
As
You made it out.
has you in its mouth, as you just squeeze out as best you can. You actually shape change slightly in order to get
Yeah.
yourself smaller,
Yeah.
and you just fall out of its mouth. And you are. Let's just do a quick dexterity saving throw. See if you land on your feet.
You can do that.
I can do that.
There you go. So you land on your feet, or are you prone? Is the question.
I think I'm good. 17?
17. As you land on your feet, and you're like, this totally sucks. That took your action to get out of its mouth. You have your bonus action and your movement ready to go.
Bonus action, disengage, and I'm running the fuck away.
Excellent. It watches you as you run away.
It's gonna jump into this shit.
I don't want to go that way though, but if I go this way, I'll be alone.
That
You're
is
gonna
true.
like run through it?
Well, I disengaged,
Oh, okay.
so I can go around it, but I have 4 hit points left.
You're doing great.
Plenty of health to
Just get
spare.
close enough to
Wonderful.
door that he can heal you.
Okay, move me 30 feet that way. Towards door.
Towards door.
If you fuck me up again, I swear to God.
One
Turns
issue.
around and cracks you.
There's
And
one issue. I actually can't get close enough to kill you. Because I
Because
cannot
you're frightened.
Because I
Yeah.
cannot
Move forward.
closer
Yep.
to that beastie.
Yep. So
Yep.
I'm going to die. I'm gonna go down. So just be prepared for that.
Is it at the beginning or end of his turn that
End.
you roll?
End of your turn.
It is the end.
Xander,
All right. Well,
you were on top of the world, and now it seems like the tides have shifted slightly.
so obviously bad things are going on over there. But it's doggy time.
It feels good to win, though.
We need a win.
I have to read chat that says anything is possible with 4 hit points and a dream.
My dream is I'd like to go home.
My hat comes off to you.
That's my dream.
You just left home.
Not that, oh, a better one.
All right, so Bagodar,
24 to Maul.
for D, E, or the large ugly
We're
thing.
going with D.
All right, it hits him.
All right.
Very distracted.
So that's going to be 11 points of biting damage.
Oh, nice. Very little left to this guy. He's just holding on. You see, he's actually trying to disengage and run away.
Not today, bitch.
Holy shit.
This is cocked.
Nobody gets to live.
All right, so that's a 21 to hit,
Oh yeah, it definitely hits.
and this one is the D8.
Ooh, might be
11 points of damage.
And he's dead. as he's doing his best just to turn and run, and he gets
Mauled
met
by
with
a
your
bear.
large bare hands as you smash him down to the ground. All right. Anything else?
I'm gonna use my movement to get over here, and then do my other attack
Okay.
for claws.
Flanking.
For E,
That is a 19 to hit.
19 hits. I got 4 hit points.
I'm gonna be sick, Tom! I'm gonna be sick! You were right, I'm gonna be
It's
sick!
11
Awesome.
points of damage.
11 points of damage. Oh my gosh, that guy is very little left to him. Looks just like the other one.
There's like a whole pile of
As
zombies.
he's trying to run as well. Anything else?
No, that's it for me.
August, you are up, followed by Door.
Okay. So E's still up, correct?
E is barely up. You can tell by the way he walks. He's trying to get out of this room as fast as he can.
All right, Shadow Blade.
Just breathe
All right.
too hard, he'll die.
19.
19 hits.
All right, that's 10 psychic damage.
That's exactly what you needed. He is now toast.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
All the dwarf guards are now gone. Only Blinky is there waiting for you.
Blinky! How charming.
There you go.
How fucking charming.
Any movement? Anything else you're going to choose to do?
Yeah. Can I see? What is it looking at?
Me.
Just-
Not me!
Lunch.
Awesome.
I hate camping.
I'm going to re-administer false life on myself.
Oh, very good.
Good.
Nice.
Smart plan.
All right, Door.
So, I know I can't go closer, but can I stand my ground?
I think you can.
Okay, good
You can
stuff.
stand your ground. You can do some range stuff if you want.
So yeah, we're
Just
gonna.
can't get
So you're not
closer.
directly. So I am gonna. So we're not gonna try guiding bolt again. I have a new plan. So I'm going to spend a first level spell slot and a bonus action to cast Sanctuary on Virgil. It doesn't stop attacks completely,
No.
but they have to pass a Wisdom save or
Yes.
they lose the attack.
Yeah.
That's
It
great.
ends when you attack it, but it should last you one more turn to
Through
get
its
past.
turn.
Yeah, that's the hope. And then I'm going to, since I can't cast another level spell, I'm gonna hit it with a Sacred Flame, like cantrip. Is that a hit? I have
It's
a
a dex save.
Can I have a dex save?
Ooh,
DC 13?
dex save.
How good is it?
Total of 5.
That is a
Oh.
failure, and I get 2d8 damage.
Ooh, nice.
Max, I rolled 6.
Whoa!
Whoa! There's very little left of
You
this
trying to
thing.
eat me?
So yeah, Dora is going to like bellow. We must stand our ground. He's shaking, but he's doing his best to stand.
Real scared.
Kill you.
All right.
He's beat the fuck. He looks like half dead. It's fine.
That is my turn.
It is undead.
Do a dexterity saving throw.
I don't like you, Tom, but it's fine. My command
Better
is
than
that.
strength.
It's the death eye.
As you turn around, and you're like, where'd it go?
What do you mean? Where did it go? It's fucking massive. 17.
17, as you look up and it's coming down on top of you, you manage to jump out of the way as fast as you can as it smashes down right where you were.
Only takes
That was
8
its
hit
movement.
points.
And now,
What do you mean that was its movement?
it's going to attack 13 to hit.
Did it make a save? Because I have
Oh,
sanctuary.
that's right.
Oh,
Wisdom.
DC 13 wisdom save to hit me.
18.
That passes.
Oh my god, and what did it roll? To hit?
It rolled 13 to hit.
That misses.
Okay.
As this
I live, bitch!
again smash out towards you, and you manage to dive out of the side. And as it does, you're like, oh, that's on my shirt on your teeth.
I can't steal another
Super
one!
I do
expensive
have to
jacket.
Oh my god, yeah!
Tom.
It was expensive!
Tom. I still have Spirit Guardians up. Sanctuary
You
is not
do?
concentration. Yeah, I needed another wisdom save.
What is
Another
that
wisdom save?
You idiot!
11.
11 that
Fuck
failed. You are looking at 10 points of radiant damage.
Oh
From
my goodness
from my
gracious me.
Sanctuary. Okay.
You can see that its eyes are bloodshot. The pieces of it are starting to fall apart. It doesn't have very much left to it.
You said that
Um,
already.
And with that, I've done half of what Virgil did.
That's insane.
I need someone to roll a d4.
No, thank you.
And another d4.
4.
No, 4.
It's 2
I
4s.
can't do 4s. I don't like that, Tom!
8 more of them.
8 more spiders existed.
So the first one was to decide which of its rays it was going to do,
Oh,
and the
shit.
second one was to determine which person was going to get it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Does that count as a harmful spell?
This is a harmful
So
spell.
I needed to make another wisdom saving throw.
Oh, here it comes.
Shit.
What's the DC?
13.
13.
Are
It's not very high, but
4.
yes.
Oh my god!
So it has to
Goodness.
choose a new target or lose the attack entirely.
All right. Roll another D4.
I wonder who's right behind Virgil.
1.
All right.
Sorry.
Spins around, sees Xanadar and the
Oh,
dog.
I didn't mean to roll
forgive
whatever I did.
Wait,
I
yeah,
need
Yes,
you.
I
dog's
forgive
there.
you!
The dog's there.
That's right. I need you to do, you and your dog, do a dexterity saving throw, DC 14. As you
man,
see
I
the
could've
eye
passed that
shift
easy.
and change, it spins upside down.
I'm not a dexterous bear.
And
At
a
least you're in your wild shape.
Ray shoots out across everybody and
So,
tries to smash into you.
That's a 16 for me.
Ooh, you save. You dodge out of the way.
Trying to find my dog stuff.
Oh, man.
I'm so sad the dog dies.
I might actually end my life.
He's a spiritual
I don't
dog
care.
so he'll just come back.
He's a real dog to me.
Yeah. He is a good boy who needs
He's
to
a
He is,
good
the, he is
boy.
the best of the boys.
He's the bestest of
He
the
got a
boys.
14.
Ooh.
As it smashes right next to him, and you notice that the wall that's beside him melts.
He lets
Disintegration.
I cast disintegrate!
a little like
Gray dust starts to
Diet
fall to the
disintegration.
ground all beside him.
I almost killed
Another up.
The pucker factor is at a 10.
I would have been instead.
Virgil, it's you again. It's right, very, very close.
How does it look?
Really rough.
Is it, would you
Really
say
rough.
mortal or?
It's kind of hard to tell because it is undead. So yes, it was mortal before you guys came in. It looked kind of mortal. It started the fight. Not looking great. It looks worse. Go for it, Virgil. 4 hit points in a dream.
you can action
You can
attack,
do
bonus
this.
action disengage.
Chat says go for it.
Oh my god, that bitch that wants me dead. That bitch wants me dead. Yeah, okay.
Actually, they didn't say anything.
I'll stab it. They
I'm
would.
blaming it on
No,
that.
they would. They would.
They're thinking it. I know the person they're thinking.
They're thinking it. They're thinking it.
All right, here it comes.
I don't get advantage because it's looking right at me.
It is.
And I don't
It
get
is.
sneak attack because it's looking right at me.
What's it gonna do? What's it gonna do?
17 to hit.
What are you using?
My rapier.
You pull out your rapier, you stab right towards its eye, and you hit.
Oh my god.
Roll your damage.
It's not gonna be a lot, but it might be enough.
Pretty high.
What do you got? It's all coming down to this moment.
11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. It skewers itself, getting closer as the mouth starts to chomp. And right when it reaches your hand, the tongue splins out and lands on your hand as the whole thing falls to the ground and begins to disintegrate.
Begins. Starts 2 more rounds.
I think it's dead.
You guys are now out of combat.
It's dead.
We need to seal this tunnel.
I'm collapsing.
I'm gonna run over and I'm gonna get you some hit points. Go ahead and take 7. Not the best, but it'll.
I can heal you too. I just have to become a boy.
And you gave it radiant damage?
Radiant damage, yeah. Quite a bit.
You shot me!
You see it pop to life, take a step forward, and then fall back down to the ground.
Okay, can we leave? I don't like it. I really don't want to be here anymore. Please, can we leave?
Is there anything
That's
around?
5 more hit points.
Thank
for
you!
I would like to close this tunnel, seal it off once more. Is there any over by the barricades? Is there would it's loose enough to where I could hit like a well-placed guiding bolt?
Go and do an investigation.
So yeah, Door's gonna like he's got a mission
10
now.
more
He's gonna
huff.
march.
Thank you so much!
Ugh. That's a 4.
It's gonna take a lot more than just a little bit. I mean, if you had everybody working on this thing, you could probably do
I don't
something.
know if anyone
but-
else has any like big explosion spells. You have Thunderwave, don't you?
I do. We could sacrifice Dagodar and just throw him at it.
I have a bunch of oil in a tinderbox.
We need rune powder. Something
That's
explodes.
all I have. I don't do this. I want to go.
Yeah, I can cast,
I don't want to be here
cast
anymore.
Thunderwave on it, yeah.
You can
Thunderwave.
cast Thunderwave.
Thunderwave.
I'll give it a
As
guiding
you
bolt.
start getting yourself into position to start doing some Thunderwave, you're looking at it, seeing where would be the best place. Do an investigation real quick to see if you can get a good read on where would be a good place.
Can I give him the help action?
Absolutely.
As I'm pointing out, like no, that's too tough a rock.
That's right, because you have...
Natural 20.
Excellent. So you're like pretty sure you know exactly where to go. So you get everybody in position, you start to get ready, and just as you're about to strike, you hear noises further on inside the mountain as they start to run towards you.
Faster!
Just as you cast your spell, you see that 2 more of them come around a corner and are running
the
towards
same
you.
thing.
As you smash out your thunder wave, and the whole section starts to crumble and fall into place, and they're now sealed.
I'm going to cast mending on it to like completely solidify it, so it's no longer just like
Nice.
rubble. No, it's just a sheer wall.
So
Very well.
mending does take 1 minute. So as he's doing that, Dor would like to very quickly run over and chisel in just like the rune for death.
Yes.
Do not enter head inside.
Don't open.
Do not open.
So you start doing that just as the whole wall itself seems to like solidify. It doesn't even look like there was an opening here to begin with. And then you hear the things on the other side crashing against the walls, but it's too thick. They're not going to be able to get through. You're now out of combat, and you have successfully defeated the guards, which was your whole point, right?
All 4
Oh
out
yeah,
of the
there was
15
like a
of
whole
them.
side quest.
There you go.
I
The
forgot.
little boy comes out from the thing, and he looks around, and he's like,
I'm gonna go over to the dwarven child. I'm gonna kneel down. You did well. You'll be a warrior when you grow.
I want to be a farmer.
That's a smart ass kid. Yeah. Go, carrots, kid. Carrots.
I grow potatoes.
Yes,
There.
potatoes. Yes, very safe, very sensible.
Nope.
Honestly.
Warrior of the land.
Don't
Just
shut
as
up.
respectable.
There you go. Yeah, so do you guys make your way back towards the city?
Yes,
I'd like
we
to
wanna
look at
see-
the beholder thing.
It's still kind of just disintegrating. You're still able to go and take a look. Do investigation or perception, whichever one you want to do.
I would like to smell it. How does it smell?
It smells exactly like the land beyond. Everything over there seems to have like a rotten kind of a smell to it. And you can definitely smell what's going on. As a matter of fact, now that you think about it, roll perception based on smell.
13 investigation.
You get the sense that this one chose to use an undead beholder and these little rock crabs that are running around. But you get the impression that maybe other ones maybe got large beholders. I mean, there's all kinds of things running around in there, right? So it could choose a lot of things.
I got a 10.
A 10. You think that you may have smelled more of that smell in the hallways coming to the town. You're not 100% sure, but it seems like there might be other things inside the mountains.
I would also like to use Pierce the Veil and
Okay.
just look around.
As you cast Pierce the Veil, you see that there are another one of these rock creatures crawling around on the ceiling, and looks like it's trying to eat one of the dead guards, but it can't get through, obviously, right? And then you see it looking at the boy, and you see it trying to grab a hold of the boy, but nothing's happening.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna walk around with blue eyes for a while.
Okay.
See what happens.
Anything else?
While they're investigating the beastie, I'm gonna go to the dead guards. I'm gonna do 2 things. I'm gonna take a second to smash their heads in so they can't be revivified.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna check their pockets.
Excellent.
It's been a minute.
You actually find that their total is about 40 gold on them.
Oh, they were poor.
Yeah.
Poor.
odds and ends, nothing really.
Yeah,
important.
it's the gold I'm concerned about because we might need funds for the days to come. So
Yeah.
everyone gets 8 gold, Shar included.
Okay. So yeah, that's about it. You find. Okay.
We should regroup with the others.
Alright, going back into town.
Marching.
As you make it back into the town, you see like most of the people in the town are out in the square, and you hear them talking. And the little old lady that saw you in the front area is talking to the large crowd and says, "I think we've got them all out. But we need to make sure that we put a barricade up on the walls and make sure that they're not aware that this place is now free." And so she's like calling different people and do this and do that and do these other things. And so they're getting to work right away. And then she looks over at you guys and gives you the thumbs up, like succeeded. And someone looks a little worse for Whaler over there. And so the soldier guy, who actually was the one who sent you on this mission to begin with, comes up and says, "You guys were successful, yes?"
Yes. 5 dwarves and a monster.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting a monster.
Yeah. Dora is going to describe the kind of the undead rock beholder.
It must have been just an undead beholder then that you found. I mean,
No, it had scales of rock.
No.
It's not a creature of this world.
Bad.
I've never heard it. Maybe it was.
Don't.
We'll send some people to go and take a look
No.
at it.
It's gonna be gone.
Don't.
It's not of this world. It's
Yeah,
body
it is.
disintegrates.
It's gone.
I see.
We have, in our quest for the gods, we have dealt with many of these creatures. It pains me that they have found their way home.
Well, I mean, you can see he's not really sure if he should believe you or not. You could roll persuasion if you want
I
to.
would like to try. That's a 12.
Yeah, he's
Neutral,
not,
yeah.
Yeah, he's just kind of right in the
It's
middle
a
there.
fish story, really.
Yeah, Dora understands. In any case, that cavern, we sealed it back up. I need to know how much has been dug since I've been gone.
Well,
How
they
deep?
thought there was something behind it that they were, people were trying to hide, some gold or whatever else, and so they went and opened it up. And
No other caverns were made.
well, I don't know. I don't know what they were up to, but as far as I'm aware, that was the only one.
Spread the word. If there are deeper caverns, more caverns, I need to know immediately.
More of these monsters that you're referring to?
Yes, we need to. If there are deeper caverns, whether they be our monsters or yours, we need to block off our backs.
Well, very well. We'll send some people out. And so he sends off some more of his guards to go off and try to find some of these different places. Are you going to go and check any of these?
Dora's going to take a moment to talk to the woman.
Okay. And you see she's kind of like sits down for a little bit. She's a little older, needs to take some breaks every once in a while.
Oh yeah.
So you did a good job. You and your friends.
We all fought. What's now? How long do we have before some people come looking?
Well, usually they stay out here for at least a month or two, and then they change rotations. But we have at least that. They just came in today. That's why today was the day we were going to do the attack. Hopefully we can cave in some of the entrances, and maybe they'll believe it was a rock slide and a cave in, and they won't come looking for us.
Morden is fortunate this day.
Yes.
With that, Dor does want to spend time helping. Because I don't know if there's much more to do for the day other than like batten down the hatches. And then tomorrow we can think about striking out now that home base is safe.
Yep. Are you going to go and check out one of those portals or whatever else that may have been opened up?
Yeah, he's gonna spend like there's the people boarding up the front, checking out the back. He's gonna like go check out the back. He knows what used to be here. He's gonna see what else has been dug.
Anybody else going to go with him?
Yep, I'm gonna follow him.
Okay.
And by follow him, I mean I'm gonna turn into a rat and ride on his shoulders.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'll go.
I guess.
So everybody's going.
I guess.
So you guys all go. He actually takes you to like 3 different spots that are relatively close to each other. The first one still sealed up, looks just the way you left it.
Good.
Second one looks as though they were trying to start to work on it, but then just gave up. It was just too deep.
Good.
The third one is wide open. Do a religion check.
Oh no!
Another natural one. I think I need new dice.
You hear something coming down the hallway, but it doesn't give you like worried feelings. It actually reassures you for some crazy reason. You get the sense that maybe you need to do some praying before you
Feel it up?
Yeah.
Okay. I must commune with the gods. Please, please. And, he's going to... There are other dwarves with us?
Yeah.
I would ask a favor. Can you show my compatriots too? He's gonna like write down an address. Or like to give them an address of his old home. Can you have them stay here? I need to do some prayers before we close it up.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
But you're the only left person here, yes, of this clan?
Yes, I am the last war priest of Kultur.
That makes you the lord of this area. So
Wait
we'll
a
take
damn
them.
minute.
We'll take them back to the manor.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, please, as you are.
Excellent. And so they take you back. The manor is not a fantastically.
It's a dwarf mansion.
It's a dwarf mansion.
Yeah, at the strength, Kulturum was only like 200 dwarves.
Yeah, so it's not huge, but I mean, they're stonemasons. They make things look really nice, even though it was small. Still looks really nice,
Homey.
really homey. And so they allow you guys to come in and spend some time here because he is the last remaining heir of this area, so he's kind of royalty at this point.
We gotta get you some shiny boots.
Dor does want plate armor.
Who doesn't?
Oh, the dwarves
Wow.
we just killed.
They probably had ringmail though, did they?
Some of them have plate.
I'll have to.
Go back.
Yeah.
Go back around for that.
Except for the shoulder.
Yeah.
They're all missing that one shoulder, though.
He's got his
So.
own shoulder potion that he can kind of like grab. He was a blacksmith. I got proficiency in smithing.
That's true.
There
I
you
can make it
go.
work.
So everybody goes back to the area. It's really nice. No one has actually been staying in here because no one had the right to stay here. So it was kind of abandoned. So it's a little dusty, but you know, nothing that a little prestidigitation couldn't take care of. There are some nice artifacts running around. Let's do a quick investigation.
Yeah, that's a thing.
One, nothing. You're just like, that's a comfortable bed right there. I'm gonna go
Okay,
lay
I'm
down.
far for the fucking doors, honestly. 19.
19, you see it?
12.
12. With a 12, you do find that there is a chest that's there. It's locked at the moment, but I'm pretty sure you'll sit there and start messing with it, trying to get it open. You end up finding that there is a sword up on the like a mantle area. It looks to be magical in nature.
I'm gonna pick it up with no thoughts at all. As if I haven't been playing this game for a decade, I'm picking the damn thing up.
You pick it up, and you do feel that it has some kind of like a warm feeling to it. It makes you feel pretty good. It makes you feel pretty strong. It makes you feel like the dwarf that you were always meant to be.
Yeah, totally. What kind of sword is it?
It's a longsword.
Sword.
That is strange.
This is a used sword, I think. I don't know if you're willing to give up the hammer, but August, can you tell me what this does?
Swing it around.
It's magic, dumbass. What does it do in addition to
I
that?
don't know.
Can you tell me? You're the only guy I know
He's
who
like,
does
what do you
magic.
want?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the rules.
I don't have identify.
Okay, well that's all you had to say. No, goddamn. Okay. I guess I'll
Just
put
poke
it
him with
back,
your pointy edge.
and I'll tell Dor about it when he shows up.
All right, sounds good. At this point,
Can we take a nap?
you guys can all take naps,
break?
and you guys can take a 5-minute break as well.
I'm
We'll
gonna
be right
throw
back.
up.
And then we'll end our session a little early, not too bad. But we'll take a quick break first.
Yeah. Cool.
We're gonna get on a boat.
Alrighty, we are back, and yeah, things have happened. Tears have been shed.
No.
Swords have been found,
Oh yeah, big sword.
and yeah,
Naps have been had.
naps have been had. So yeah, at this point, I assume that you guys all took a nice long nap. You were out wandering around for a little bit.
Yeah, praying, figuring out what I should do with this cavern. No, I'm no longer so sure.
Yes. Do a another religion check. This time, do it with advantage.
Yes, thank you.
Since you're sitting and you're pondering this.
Can I cast guidance as well since I have time?
Absolutely, because you
Yeah.
know that this is something that's important to you.
Ooh, that's actually good.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
We're looking at a 21.
21. So you sit,
Mm-hmm.
and you're just staring down at this dark hallway that has been cleared away. And you're trying to remember, like, where is this actual hallway? Where does it actually go? And, you know, well, this goes deeper into the mountains, like, down. There was always talk way back when that this would actually go down to the, like, the Underdark kind of an area. So the other types of dwarves that are down there, the Durgars and that kind of things. But you would know, being one of the outside lands, outside of the mountainside, is that the Durgar are like nice people.
Mm-hmm.
They're just different, right? And they got their strange ways. They eat strange foods and stuff. But you know, you've done trading with them and that kind of thing. But yeah, you're just sitting there, just staring down this hallway, and you're looking at it, and you're praying about it, and you're thinking back at your family, and as you're thinking about that, you actually once again see your daughter down the hallway, and she's just looking back at you, and she looks a little sad because she's looking behind herself further on down, and then she looks back at you again and keeps looking back and forth.
I'll get up and I'm gonna go where she's pointing me.
And as you start reaching towards her, she doesn't fade at all in any way. She just, you know, you can see through her, but she's just sitting there. And you realize that she's not necessarily pointing to something that's there, but something that's not there. Your husband should be there too. He also died.
But he's not.
But he's not here. She's here. She's guiding you. And you get the sense that she's looking down the hallway, looking at you with a sadness. And she actually comes and stands by your side. And she gives you the impression that something is going on with him. He's down there somewhere. And you're not sure if that's a good thing. Maybe it's a bad thing.
Dora's first gut impression is that it's a bad thing that Dora was never able to retrieve his body, but he thought his soul was safe, and he's no longer so sure. So he's going to descend. He wouldn't even think to go grab you guys.
You feel the hand on your shoulder, and remember, your daughter's smaller than you, and so the hand on your shoulder is actually of your god as he's holding you back. And he's also looking down that same hallway. Like, there's business to be had. It's that direction. But his soul is not with Morden. It's not with her. There's something going on that has something to do with him. And then after a moment of realization of all these things clicking together, they both just fade. And she walks back with Morden holding his hand, and then they just disappear.
Door's gonna break down and sob. Since there's no one here, he breaks down and sobs for like a good half hour.
Some of the dwarves further up in the hallways area hear somebody, and they all say, you know, wisps in the mountains. You know, the stories of things crying out in the mountains, and they just continue along with their days, not knowing that it's you sobbing for your family that's been lost.
So after he gathers himself, he composes himself, he's going to, there's business to be done, so he's going to make sure to re-update the order to leave this one open but have guards posted. And then he's going to make his way back to the manor where his friends had been resting. It's been like a good 2 hours since they departed.
So that 2 hours, what are you guys doing? Resting.
Yeah, resting.
Stitching up some of those clothes.
Yeah, fixing my fucking shirt. Unbelievable.
I'm taking the best nap.
Okay.
I'm updating the pager.
Okay.
Just everything.
As you're updating it, you know, talking about your adventures, what's actually been happening, the things that you've been seeing, you feel like a tug on the pen, which is a symbol that someone else is grabbing the same pen somewhere else, right? And so after a moment, you just let it go, and It's the scholar. I always mix them up. Septimus. And it just says in the corner really quickly, your brother's in the Dwarven City.
Oh, great.
Where?
Just a question mark. He's not sure. Look for the redhead. And you would know that who that redhead is referring to. And the pen just goes limp again. And you can continue with your journaling. At this point, in walks Dor.
Dor is doing his best to like put on like his normal like stoic self, but you can tell his like face is sagging. He looks tired, but he walks in, shoulders as far back as he can put them. And he,
Hey, Dor! What the fuck is wrong with you?
nothing. The day
No.
is weary.
The beds are great.
It's a big ass sword.
Yes. Big ass sword.
It's magical.
Who wants to go take a look?
It's not my style.
You would know the sword.
Mhm.
It was held by the old mayor of this whole area, right? I think he called it what was it? Faith. He called it Faith. And so he would use this. He would go out and use this out in his battles and things, and it protects against fear specifically, and it actually gives a radius if you were to pray while holding it. As a bonus action, and so it would give like a 10-foot radius of anybody who's around you would not be afraid and to keep moving forward.
Okay. Cool.
Paladin or
beans.
sword.
So yes, I would, in like the downtime as part of the rest, Dor will take time to sit and meditate and attune the sword to make sure that it accepts him as its wielder.
It does.
Nice. And that's just a normal longsword except it has the ability.
Yep, longsword with that ability. Faith. After a little bit of time, you guys all rest for the night. In the morning, you wake up to the smell of food being cooked in the kitchen inside the manor. And you see that some of the people in the town have already started working to get things ready to go. He is the lord of the manor, and so they are picking up where they left off and making the food for the manor. All that sort of stuff.
So much to my companions' dismay, I will take a moment like away from them to make sure that it's not like too extravagant.
Oh yeah, it's just
making sure.
they're making food.
Yeah.
They're taking their time, but everybody's eating kind of the same stuff.
Good. We're eating war rations.
Yes.
I was just trying to get used to your like status or whatever.
You had one night in a half nice bed. It's a
That
rock
is
bed.
all that I ask. And you're still dwarves.
So at this point, in walks the lady, and
what is her
I
name?
never asked.
So we'll go up.
Okay, go ahead.
I was so swept up in yesterday. I've never asked your name. I would like to properly introduce myself. My name is Dor. What is yours?
That's an excellent question to ask. I didn't have one ready. Walbird.
Can you spell that for me?
Walbird.
Albert. That's a nice name.
I'm Walbird.
Well met.
Well, my lord. What is it that we should be doing at this point? You are now the lord of the manor. The last remaining heir.
Correct. You gotta give Noah a second.
Do you go and speak to the other high nobles in this city to find out what is happening and
Of course.
and plead for your behalf, right? All the other lords are not really speaking up against these injustices that are happening in our lands.
They aren't.
Well, some of them have been,
Assemble a meeting in the war room, please.
of course. And so she takes off, grabs a few of the other old guardmen, and they all come in. And they're waiting for you.
All right. I would wish you all to accompany me. You are my companions.
Would you prefer Manadar or Baradash?
Your choice.
What are the chances of shit getting real?
Hopefully, none. I wish to speak sense into my kinsmen. I do not wish there to be any more bloodshed tonight.
Alright. Manadar with cloth.
Good compromise.
Dor, can I talk to you for a second?
Of course. Just a moment,
Yes.
So, right back to work, huh?
We have to. We carry on.
What about your holiday? Pretty shitty holiday, if you ask me.
Fun fact, it is only the second worst Morden's Day I've had.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Do I dare ask what went worse last time?
50 years ago to the day, my hall, my leaders, my kings, they were not kings, but we treated them as such, decided that Kultorum was lost. We were to bury it, to kill the monsters that lurked beneath so that no more would suffer. We were to leave in the morning, and they attacked in the night. The choice was made by them, but we all supported it, to collapse Kultorum so that none may suffer. I was ready to die that day, but I didn't. When I should have died by bludgeoning, I lived. When I should have died of suffocation, I breathed. When I should have died of starvation, I carried on. I do not know how long it took me to dig out the corpses of my kin, but I recovered what I could, and it was that day that I first truly prayed to my God. It was Moradin's day when the cabin fell. I have not been back since. It pains me to see such evil in my home, but there is still good. I really hope you are taking this to heart, how quickly what you love can be lost. But there is business to attend to. There are still dwarves here that live. I have mourned enough. We will carry on for their sake. And we will carry on to the capital. We will get to the shard, and we will continue to carry on for the sake of everyone. Not just those we love, everyone. It is our duty.
You're a really good guy, Dor. These people, nobody deserves you. I never apologized for leaving you back in Foamcrest, and I feel really shitty about that. I should have stayed, and if we were gonna die, we should all die together, but I turned and I ran because I was scared, and that was wrong. I just hope that you've forgiven me.
I have. The moment I saw you cared for someone else, I forgave you. It was the easiest thing I've ever done. Come now! We have business to attend to.
Right! Yeah, right. Business.
So yeah, you walk back into the war room.
Yes.
All right, and they're all standing, waiting. And there's actually a armor holding, basically. They place all the armor on top of the mannequin, basically. And it's plate mail, sitting there, just shiny, beautiful, with the insignia of your family on the side.
I don't even have to take off my shoulder to show off pride. I would like to don this armor.
Yep.
Take 10 minutes.
Take 10 minutes to run.
Disrobe for 10 minutes.
There you go, right in the middle of the war room. Excuse me.
Get it, pardon me.
Oh, I'm not gonna. For the moment, I have intent to don it. I'm not gonna keep people waiting for too long, but I am going to at least trade helmets for the moment.
Okay.
Just so it's like quick. And I'm going to do a quick survey of the room of the nobles that now fall under my command. How many of them display their family crests?
They all do.
Good.
Every single person in this room has their family crests.
I have called this meeting. I will be honest, I called this meeting in great fear, but I see that you are all still loyal, and I am gladdened to see. This place was desolate when I left, but now it is so full of life. I I am aware that not everyone here is against, outwardly at least, against this imposter. I would ask you, though, to think of the tragedies that you have seen, the transgressions, how our name as good people has been trodden in the dirt. I would ask that you see the people, they are your people as much as they are mine. I would ask that you see how they suffer, how they starve. They have been given a choice to follow this new regime or die, and as we all know, that is no choice at all. We have killed 15 of their people. We've killed them in cold blood, even though they did deserve it. We've killed them. And this will come with hardship. It will come with more suffering, more pain, more hunger. I ask that you stand with me. It's not an order. I ask that you stand with me. If you have family to look out for, if you cannot shoulder the burden, I will understand. You will not be shamed. However, my first order shall come out. If you do choose to leave, I ask that you wait till before the next rotation of guards. Give us a chance, please. And I want to see how my nobles react.
They're right with you.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Another of the ladies stands up and says, "We've been stockpiling weapons and items that might be able to be used in the tunnels. We're all rebels, and we're all ready to either fight or follow someone. Do you plan to do this diplomatically and be the leader of this clan and go forth and speak to the others? Or do we start a rebellion and take what we need to? We were going to do rebellion, but now that you're here, an actual blood owner of this home, we have another option before us."
I will speak to them, but prepare for war nonetheless.
And they look really happy. They want to go to war. They're
Yeah.
really tired of all the craziness that's been happening.
Who is? So this is like noble court. Is there like a scribe, an advisor?
It's the little old lady.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Walbert.
Mm-hmm.
I will speak to them. I will open with peace, but draft up a letter of secession, please.
Absolutely. Just be aware, a lot of the other nobles who are going to the court who have a voice to speak, they have either been paid so that they do not see the injustices that are happening, or they've been threatened, and so that if they speak out against the Tirine, then something might happen to their clan or their families. It's difficult to know who is really on their side and who is not.
We will show strength. We will show independence. We will show faith to the Forge Father. His loyal sons will follow, and if there are none left other than that are contained in this hold, then we shall stand alone.
Very well. And we'll die with Morden then, if the worst should happen. And they're all with you.
Yes.
All right.
Good stuff. Good stuff. What's the population of Koltorum at the moment? You said.
It's
What's, like, the
about
ballpark?
150 people, but that includes children.
Mm-hmm.
Which you find out pretty quickly that the kids have also been little rebels running around and sabotaging things, poisoning the food supplies and all that kind of things. Like almost everybody who's in town is a rebel of some type.
If you can stand up, you rebel.
Exactly. There's like a pregnant dwarf running around, and he's like, "Yeah, I lured some guy around the corner and stabbed him and stuff." So it's like everybody in this town is like a rebel, and a lot of them share stories about how, like, they had a family member who was half dwarf and they were taken and never seen again, or anybody who is inferior has been taken away. Anybody who's spoken out has been disappeared. And so they've all kind of gone to the outskirts, trying to regroup with other people that are like them.
Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff.
So war.
I am a war priest. Look at it this way. Look at it this way. We have been given a mission by the gods. We cannot complete it until we kill their shard bearer.
Yeah.
We don't know for sure, but we're pretty sure it's the dwarf at the heart of the capital.
Yeah.
With the shiny boots.
With the
Yep.
shiny.
With the shiny boots.
You got silk boots, right?
Of course.
Obviously.
So you guys have a plan then?
We do have a plan.
I guess we have a plan.
The tunnel that you were told not to go down just yet is below the main capital.
Okay.
Oh, convenient.
We have a way forward then. Once negotiations fail.
Cool. So,
So we're gonna warn them before we
so
go.
we're gonna talk to them. Yeah. Try to negotiate peace or something.
There is a meet coming up. I do have to represent my people.
Yeah.
After a little bit of time, one of the kids comes up and he's got like 3 bracelets. He says, "These are for your companions so they can walk freely."
I will distribute them out.
What does this one say?
What does it say?
It
Is
just
it
looks
actual
like
wizard hat?
a regular just bracelet. Doesn't look very nice or anything in particular, just decorative.
What's it mean?
What does does it mean anything to Dor?
No, just looks like bracelets.
There's only 3, but there's 4 of us.
Oh, sorry, yes.
Yeah.
We're all 4 of you.
4.
Thank you for this gift.
What does it mean, Door?
To be honest, I'm not sure.
And so
Not
you
sure.
see, kid opens it up. It's like a clasp. It
Hey,
opens it up.
what does it mean, kid? What does it
It'll
mean?
help you walk around.
What does it mean? What's it do? What's it for?
It doesn't mean anything.
Well, then why are you giving it to me?
So that you look like a dwarf.
Is this gonna glamour us? I'm gonna stick my arm out.
Give it to him
I wanna
first.
see what happens.
And so they clasp it around your wrist, and as soon as it happens, you it's like a hat of disguise. It's a bracelet instead.
My beard. It's so dwarfy now.
So you still retain a lot of your features, and you're a very tall dwarf,
Very tall, very hairy dwarf.
very
I
hairy
imagine.
dwarf. But it's enough that other dwarves would notice you as a dwarf. They just think you're maybe from another part of the mountains.
Okay, give me one. Don't put it on. Just give it to me. I don't need it. I'm gonna sell it.
Yep. So everyone has a
Yeah.
dwarf incognito disguise. You can walk freely.
I do want to ask, what does August's dwarf incognito look like?
Yeah. I'd love to know that.
Yeah.
like
When
Gregor,
you
right?
actually don yours, you look in between a dwarf and a Durgar. Like if
Clever.
anybody else, if a dwarf was to look at you, they'd be like, he's a half breed of Durgar and dwarf, which might not necessarily be a good thing.
Yeah, you're getting burned anyway because you're a half-breed now. Well,
What about
He's
Kishara?
He's half dwarf, half
What's
other
a
dwarf.
cat dwarf look like?
A very hairy woman.
furry.
Very,
Furry.
very dwarf.
Yes.
With cat ears.
You guys look great.
Come on, put it on. What do you
No.
look like? What's the test?
I'm not putting it on. I can do it without that. I don't need it. I'm just gonna sell it and move on. I'm not putting it on. Fuck no.
Oh, you want to make sure you put it on though.
Oh, why?
They're obsessed with purity of your blood, and they have lots and lots of things to break illusions.
It's not an illusion. It's part of who I am.
Oh,
It's a natural born
It's
ability.
not a spell?
No.
all right.
I'll be fine.
Okay.
Pretending to be other people is all I'm good for.
Well, I would just keep it with you just in case.
I just keep it just in case for now.
Okay.
Gotta find a buyer.
Yep.
You're probably outside
Yeah.
Dwarven Kingdom.
You want to smuggle yourself into the Dwarven Kingdom? I got away.
Yeah. The old the old prophet. That's how he actually made his way around.
Oh
here.
yeah.
He had one of these. He actually had a hat of disguise though.
Yes.
Real hat, real hat.
A real hat.
Good.
An expensive hat.
Oh my god.
A dwarven expensive hat.
Dwarven. Well, I mean, dwarven fashion is kind of questionable at
Okay.
best.
So I do have a thought since we're in
Okay.
the planning stage. So Dor is set on attending this moot. He's
Yeah.
intent on like representing his people. If no one else rallies behind him, he's declaring secession no matter what. And he's gonna see how many people will rally behind him. How much longer till this like proper meetup of dwarves?
They're always meeting right now.
Always meeting. Okay.
Right now, they're because of the tyrannical nature,
Yeah.
and because of the war with the orcs, and they're causing all kinds of problems. We need to rally against them and defeat them. There's lots of
Constantly. Okay.
but there is no one of this city who has the right to carry the banner except for you.
My hope is so straight to the capital. Door and like some of the other like maybe the old guard accompany him to the actual meet, like officially go through the official channels.
Okay.
While we take some time to explore the tunnel beforehand, figure out where it pops out, and the rest of the team is incognito trying to find the shard.
Okay.
If,
That's
if
really
you
good
can't get it,
idea.
at least get eyes on where it might be hidden.
So we're gonna split the party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Again,
that always goes really
and
well.
It hasn't.
Think about it. When
I'm
is
so
when is the
excited.
best time to sneak around the dwarven palace when all the people
It's
are
when
concerned
they're all
with
there.
their
Yeah.
because I'm not just going to be representing them. I'm going to be declaring secession.
Do you want backup?
The old guard.
Do you want one of us as backup?
You're heading up into a fight.
Because if it goes poorly, you could be terribly outnumbered.
If it goes poorly, our mission must continue. I cannot leave my people, but if we die here, what happens to the rest of the world? The material plane. What happens? More than forbid, if I die, if my people die, someone needs to know what is happening, what's truly happening. Someone needs to carry it on.
What about you?
I will be fine. I am blessed by the gods.
Okay, I gotta tell you something, and you're not gonna like it, and I'm sorry that I didn't tell you sooner, but actually I can't keep it inside me anymore. The other night when we were sleeping in the cave, Kashara was talking in her sleep, and basically it boiled down to the fact that one of us is not walking out of here and is going to die, and I'm not leaving you up there alone with the murderous assholes who happen to have a shard. That's just not happening. I'm not letting one of us die alone, because that just fucking sucks. I'm not doing it. If you're gonna go in there, I'm going with you.
I would be honored to have you by my side, Rachel.
Oh. And Virgil's heart grew 3 sizes that day.
Virgil doesn't have a heart. He feels nothing.
Out of
Oh.
character, a man who feels nothing would not do
Yeah.
what Virgil's doing right now.
I know that. Virgil's an idiot. Yeah. Okay. Whatever you say. It's fine. You know what?
You said there were 7 of the old guard, right?
Oh yeah.
Of the proper warriors.
Well, 6 now.
Well, the 8 of us will go up,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody else can go down.
Or. So dwarves like really round, really even numbers. That's what they like.
Yeah.
Door is flanked by 4 of his old guard, 3 of the guard plus Virgil, and the
Okay.
rest of the 3 accompany the rest of the party. A little bit of backup since they're down 2 members.
Okay.
Not a bad idea.
I like it.
Not a bad idea.
Spread out the NPCs.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are heading out towards the citadel.
Yes.
Nothing left to do here.
All right. As you guys start walking, there's a ways before you guys actually have to start splitting up. You notice on the side of one of the walls that there is a poster of Tirine is the way. And you see a picture of Tirine. And it looks a lot like the statue that's out in the
I was
front
gonna add a
of
follow-up
the
question.
whole place.
What do we do if this is actually Tyrene?
I know in my heart it is not, but as a warrior I know we must plan for everything. If it is truly Tirine, it will be up to Morden to forgive me for what I am about to do.
Alright,
That was well said. And I think on that note, we'll end today.
Alright.
Yeah, we do have to end now. This is a good ending.
Yeah.
So we need Kashar for the next
We
part.
do.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
I have a feeling Karshar would have said, I didn't talk in my sleep. I don't know what you're talking about.
I
can almost
talk in
feel
my
her.
sleep. Yeah.
But yes, we'll pick up and see
Alright.
what happens in the Dwarven Kingdom. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun.
Yay.
And there may be some death or destruction along
No, only theirs.
the ways.
Death and
5
destruction.
comes in, 4 relieve, 1
Yeah, I
one
hate
stays.
that, Tom. We'll be thinking about that all week.
That's going to be fun. I'm so excited.
What the
See everybody
fuck?
next week.
Bye.